Okay, I think we're live. Hmm. Bring up a tab in YouTube for my chat. Try and center myself a bit, right? What's up, Bud? Good to see you, Bud Files. Thanks for coming in. Oh, that guy. We just chill out for a while. Hey, Adrian. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Taking care of a little shop right here. That's more better. Hey, Tanjiska. I hope you're well. You bought a Brit box. I'm not sure I know what a Brit box is, but maybe I don't need to. I don't know. Feel free to tell me what that is if you choose to. Oh, gonna make coffee. Okay. Is that what you use the Brit box for? I mean, I really don't know. I don't know what a Brit box is. So it's an app full of British shows. I got it. Okay. Are you being served? Butterflies? I watch a lot of British shows. Keeping Up Appearances. The Young Ones. Hey, Gurf. Emmerdale. Don't know what Emmerdale is. Happy Tuesday, Daniel Berry. Gurf, hope you're doing well. Backyard Trucker. Hello and thank you for coming in. As usual, we have absolutely no agenda. I'll invite people up on the panel if they want to come up. That would be fine. I'll post a link in the chat if you ask. Shangy Girl. Hey, Shangy Girl. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Tanner, how are you? Good to see you. I enjoyed hanging out with you at your live the other night. There was an echo. Was I echoing? Because I'm in the attic. I actually did turn the window unit AC on. Um, you're on a train. Well, that's cool. Train's a good thing if you're going somewhere. Cut. You might get cut off now and then. Okay. Are you on a subway or a train? You're on a train, right? You're heading up. The Mile Long Club. There you go. When you say pissed, do you mean you've been drinking, Tanner? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean you're in a bad frame of mind? 'Cause I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Guitar Center sold out, so you're pissed. I get it. Yeah, I got it. No coffee, huh? Little annoyed. Yep. Some parts of the English speaking world, if you're pissed, that means you've been drinking. Yeah, you don't drink alcohol. I get it. I get it. James, Ottawa. You want a cheesecake? Yeah, I don't eat cheesecake. Nice to see you, T. Sorry about that stuff. What's going on with your stuff there? But maybe it'll still work out. I don't know. I hope it does. Well, I'm not going to go into it here. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. That's right, T. That's why I had to ask him what he meant. I'm not sure. Yeah, Two Tall Rob's got a few guitars. That's for sure. Um, I think he's got over 20 guitars. He's got a lot of them. He showed us a bunch the other night, last week, huh? Memorial Day sale sold out. I don't know much about the guitars you're looking for. Let me read them again. I can't even go back and find them in my own chat, and I read them. Under the Hudson and stopped moving, but you're still connected. Crawling along. You're taking one of the path trains out. I assume you're coming across to New Jersey. Probably. Hmm. He's got to take a train upstate. And if he's under the Hudson, he's on a path train from Manhattan to New Jersey, probably out of 34th Street. Probably. You went to Queens on the subway. Yeah. Oh crap! What's up, buddy? How you doing? Where have I been? Where the hell have you been? But I know people get busy. You can't do everything, in YouTube all the time. That would be the Metro North. Absolutely. You know what you should do, Tanner? You should take the Hudson line. I think it's the Hudson line up to Tarrytown. I could come over there and pick you up at the train station. It's literally 6 miles away. Oh, you left Penn Station. Okay, yeah, on a New Jersey Transit train. I got it. I got it. Yeah, Metro North to White Plains. Well, we've got the route figured out. Well, thank you, T. Ack. Hello, Ack. Hello, Nida. Good to see you. Let me see what message I got. Larry L. What's up, Larry? Yep, few people came in. Ted is a good friend of mine, also known as Mongongo, or perhaps KMO, and maybe a few other names I may not remember right now. Hey, Adrian, yeah, Shangy Girl was here. She came in and said hello a little while ago, like a few minutes ago. Herman Munster, salute. That's left-handed salute. I'll give you a right-handed salute. The right hand, this finger nut doesn't lay flat. Right, this one. It doesn't lay flat anymore. Right, it's fucked up. But what are you gonna do? Yes, T. Tenor is KMO. It's not a secret. Let's see if I can get this right. Okay, I'm gonna do something right quick. Don't mind me though. I might mute myself. Maybe. We'll see. I'm trying to keep up with the chat too. I'm doing good, Tenor. If anybody wants to join me on the panel, please ask for the link. Hello, Lori Sue. The vacation videos were fun. I enjoyed making them. The live streams I did in the mountains, that was great. Thank you, Lori Sue. High five, Dutchman. Welcome aboard. Jeffrey, hello. I'm doing well, Jeffrey. Thank you all for coming in. It's cool doing the panels. I never quite know who to expect. Some people I expect to see, some I'm surprised to see. phone. See? Texting on my flip phone. I'm going to go visit Billy. Yeah. Probably in less than 2 weeks. Probably in a week and a half, in fact. Or so. We'll do a live stream from his place. Dutchman. I'm a little. I think they want you to be under 40 when you join, or maybe it's 45. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to be 60 in August. I'm sure they'll take all volunteers, but I'll be in another role. I think I would, if I was to join, I'd be like the auxiliary or something, right? They are. It's all volunteer. They don't turn anybody away, but you're not all firefighters, if you know what I mean, right? But they always take volunteers. Yeah. I'm sure I could volunteer in some capacity. Maybe I could get on call to come and live stream all the fires. Funny thing, and I said it earlier. There hasn't been like a fire in like 9 months or many months. Today there were 2 fires needed responded to. 2 fires that needed responded to. Which is surprising in and of itself. I'm just reading the chat. So I live streamed a fire today. Any of you who don't know it, if you look on my channel, one of my live streams from earlier today, I walked down the hill. There was a fire about a block and a half, maybe 250 yards from my house. It encompassed a low-income housing development. I thought it was 12, but there were actually 13 apartments in there. Everybody's displaced. The whole thing's a write-off. I'm a good sport. I think so. Yep. I'm all good here, Tanner. Let me hit you on your fucking head with the link. There you go. Did you feel it smack you in the head, Kittles? Uh-oh. Now we got trouble.
Get ready for a ride, because the Kittles is here.
It's become the Kittles show really quick, hasn't it?
It has. I've officially taken over. You
Hello,
just go ahead.
Tanjiska.
You can just go ahead. You can just go ahead and kick back. I'm in control right now. Tanjuska, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey,
Man,
Brian.
good. Man, good evening, Dutchman.
Hello,
Hey,
Lady Sky. Thanks for coming in, Lady Sky. What's up, Kittles? Is your head
man,
still nice and smooth,
I'm
or
gonna
does
put
it
the
get
cover.
stubbly?
It gets stubbly.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
Yeah.
hi, Lady Guy. Hi,
how
Brian.
often how often do you shave your head, Kittles?
Oh, I don't shave it with the razor. I just take it. I just when I cut my hair, I keep it. I cut it without using the guard, and it takes it down to the skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you use Nair?
Nair? No, I don't use Nair. No.
What about you, Mrs. T? When's the last time you shaved all your hair off?
Yesterday.
It just cut off conveniently, so I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh. When's the
No.
last time you shaved your head? Hello, Marilyn.
I've never shaved my head. I think I went
Neither
to
have I.
the
I've never shaved my head either.
yeah. I think I went to the hairdresser. I think I go every 6 months because my hair doesn't grow much anymore. I mean, it. I wish it was as thick as it was when I was a young child, but it just isn't. So, I believe when I started my job in August, which is 9 months ago, I think that was
Well,
the last time I went to the hairdresser.
I go to the
Nine
barber
months
once a
ago.
year. 9 months ago is the last time T went to the hairdresser, she
Wow.
says. Yep.
Yeah, and now it's like this. Hold on, it's this long.
Yep. I go to the barber once a year. I go to the barber. And for the last 3 or 4 years, I think I've live streamed it. My trip to the
Yeah,
barber.
You
I
did.
know.
You
Me
live
too.
streamed. You live streamed it about not too long ago.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, yeah, 'cause I got it cut not too long ago. Tanner, I'm putting
Yeah.
that one up.
What is
Hey,
Nair? I don't understand. What is Nair?
Nair is
Nair.
a
It's
product that women put on their legs before they shave.
Ah,
they
okay.
don't use it when they shave.
Right.
You can't shave after you use that shit. Hey, Doug,
Yes.
a Dutchman. Hey, I got good news today, Dutchman. Check Dutchman. Check this bullshit out. I went to a job interview today, and I got myself a job. I got hired as a dishwasher at a local establishment.
Hi, Marilyn. Congratulations, kiddos.
Yeah. So I'll be
Monkey
starting
Man.
work.
What's up, Monkey?
I'll be starting work on Thursday, Tenjuska.
That's awesome.
And you'll be
Yeah.
dishwashing at the local establishment, and that should be good, right? You'll do that a full work week.
Yeah, they said that I'll get between 30 to 35 hours a week, and they'll start me off at $15 an hour.
So the
Nice.
dishwasher don't get no tips, right?
No, no, not at all. No.
Okay.
Brian,
Next,
hello,
next
Brian.
question. Next question. Out
Yeah,
west, when I lived in Jackson, if you were the dishwasher, you got to eat anything you wanted. Is that the case?
I don't know, Doug. I don't know. So
In
I just
Jackson, I
want.
knew guys who wash dishes, and this was
Oh,
20
thank you,
years ago.
Jeffrey.
They made pretty good money, like you said, like 15, 16, 17 bucks or whatever. But they would eat whatever they wanted. They would eat. And that was
Oh,
the
I see
perk to
it,
being the
Jeffrey.
dishwasher. What's up?
Hi.
Sorry, Ducky. I was talking over you. I didn't mean to. Jeffrey said that he subscribed to my channel, and I see it as well. So
Oh, Jeffrey subscribed. Okay, well, tell him thank you.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you all subscribe to everybody, right?
sure.
That's why we all got wrenches so we can connect.
Hey, Herman Munster. Hello. Thank you for saying hello,
How
Herman.
you Dutchman?
How you
Dutchman, say
doing?
something.
How are you doing, Herman?
Oh,
I haven't seen Herman Munster in a while.
Dutchman, are you backstage? Can you type in the chat quickly?
mm-hmm. Yeah, was that a fake Dutchman?
I don't know. He didn't speak.
He did not
I
Oh,
had
speak.
to
No,
say something, and he didn't.
don't speak.
And the fact that he didn't go in the chat and tell me, I believe he understands that I want to know who's coming up when they're coming up.
oh,
I
Yeah.
try not to let people up who don't tell me in the chat.
Yeah.
Dutchman, come on back up. Try again. Come on up, Dutchman. Let's try again.
Because I was there, Doc, and it kicked me out.
Doug, you
All right.
recognize me?
Can you hear
Hey,
me,
Dutchman?
Doug?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yep.
Can you
Hey,
hear me, Doug?
Dutchman.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. Hey, Dutchman, you recognize one of these?
What's that?
Hey,
Can you hear me, Doug?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes.
you. Hey, Dutchman,
We hear
you
you.
recognize one of these?
What's that?
You
Oh
gotta
yeah,
mute your
I
YouTube tab,
recognize
Dutchman.
those.
Hey, Dutchman, you recognize one of these? Chili is my favorite flavor of ramen
Dutchman,
soup.
wait. Dutchman, you need to mute the YouTube tab because it's echoing.
Chili is my favorite flavor of ramen soup.
Okay.
Do I have to go to
Then
bed when you go to bed?
he must
Okay,
be
hold
paying for the
on.
premium.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh, hold
You
on.
don't have to
Hold
leave the
on.
StreamYard. Just go to the other tab and mute it.
Okay,
That's
how's
better.
that now?
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, Doug, I uh I can't hear you on my phone. I don't know why.
You
Because
can't
I'm using my
you can't
phone
hear
like
me.
I always do, to hear you guys speak. Because I've muted my YouTube and it's not letting me. Hear you guys. Up on the panel.
I don't know
Oh,
why that
that's
is.
weird.
I
Can
can't
you
hear
hear
you at
me
all.
now? You can't hear me at all?
So I'm gonna have to unmute. I don't know why it's doing that.
Hmm.
So I don't have my mic muted on my phone, and so I'm just gonna have to get off the panel and
Oh,
Well,
dear.
give it
go
a
back to listening. And so
hey
I'm just
fishy.
gonna have to get off the panel and go back to listening. And
So
so
Dutchman
I'm
can't
just
You
gonna
can
have to
hear
get
us
off the
now. I'm
panel
sorry you have that issue,
and
man, but we do hear
go
the
back.
echo now.
Dutchman can't hear us?
No,
No,
when
he
he
couldn't.
couldn't hear us, he said.
Oh, hey James Ottawa, how you doing?
Well, sorry, Dutchman.
I'm
I
doing
don't
right.
know how it's like that.
I
Greetings.
don't know why it's like that. Dutchman's been on my panel before.
Mm.
Hey
Cheers.
James, greetings from Clarksville, Indiana.
Sija. Hey Sija.
Oh, nice to meet you, Kittles.
Yeah. I'm an old school fixture around here.
That's
Yeah,
cool to hear.
yeah.
So do you not know James?
No, I've never met James before.
I've seen Kittles a couple of times on your panel.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a different one. I'm kind of special.
No, we're all special. We're all special.
Yeah. Doug
You
keeps it
got that
close.
right, James. Bingo.
Ah,
No, we all
you
have our own disabilities and shit like that.
one
Mental
one
issues.
one one thing about me, you'll never know what I'm gonna say next.
Well, is that a good
That's
thing or a bad thing?
not necessarily a good thing.
No, it can be a
Mm.
bad thing at times. Ah, yeah. Hey, Gizzard, I got my cat here. My cat wants to visit me.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last time I saw Kittles, he went to a special program thing.
Oh, I was in rehab. Yeah, yeah.
I went up to
Uh,
visit Kittles when he was in rehab in New Hampshire. Yeah, that was like a year ago
twice,
now.
not once, but twice.
I went up twice. I did.
And
It's true.
and Doug bought me this amazing fucking Lego set. It was a Lamborghini Hurricane, a Lego set, and I fucking built that motherfucker, and I loved it. I still got it.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was good. Doug's a good guy. He really is. He's got a big heart. Yup. Tanjuska's got a
Thank you.
big heart too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep, you're all good people. You know
We
the
try our best. Yes.
yeah. You know when you when you're surrounded by people who truly care about you and want you to do well, boy, that makes me fucking feel good.
No, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. My
I
cat just
agree.
won't leave me alone. Hey, Gizzard, what's
Cats
up?
need love
Yeah,
too.
gizzard.
Yeah. Meow. Meow.
Never heard of a cat named Gizzard before.
Yeah, well, here's the story behind his name. Okay, when I got him, my wife wanted to call him Gizmo, and my mother-in-law, who is hard of hearing, thought that she said Gizzard, and I
Gizzard.
kind of liked the name Gizzard, so I started calling him Gizzard.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah, he's a
things. I
four,
appreciate that.
he's 4 years old. He's a male, and he's a blue Russian cat.
Oh.
He's a big boy too, man.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
he's
didn't
got a
know
way.
they had a special Russian cat. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
much about animals, but
So
yeah,
I
blue.
guess the cat drinks a lot of vodka.
yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Cat
The
speaks
vodka cat.
Russian,
Hey, Doug,
sir.
can you make my camera big, please, for a couple minutes?
Sure. Keep your pants on this time.
Yeah, there he
Oh.
is.
That's a cute little kitty.
Yeah, he's a
Hmm.
big
Okay,
cat.
Gizzard.
So how old is your cat there,
He's
Kittle?
he's 4 years old. He's a rescue. I live in a trailer park, and if you know anything about trailer parks, there's always a big cat population in the trailer parks. He's in a really loving mood today.
Well, that's a good thing, man.
Yeah, thanks,
Mm.
Doug.
You don't want a
Yeah, yeah.
pissed off pussy. You don't want a pissed off pussy.
No, I don't. Yeah, Linda. Yeah, the check this bullshit out. He's in a loving mood right now because around 9 o'clock in the morning, somehow he got locked in the closet, and we just discovered him because we were trying to find his ass. Like, where the fuck's Gizzard? I haven't seen him all day, and we went
Hmm.
searching the house. And I opened up the closet door in my mother-in-law's bedroom, and he fucking popped out like a genie. He's been locked in the closet all day.
Oh, poor
Oh shit.
thing.
That's a shame.
Yeah, yeah. I felt my heart went out to the old bastard. Yeah, but he's a good cat, man. He makes me feel good. He's like my support cat. My mental support cat.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah, he makes me happy, and he just makes my day a lot better. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I got a rescue dog. I got a rescue doggy.
Yeah. What kind of dog?
It's a Japanese Spaniel Chihuahua mix.
Oh, okay, nice, nice. I have a pug. Yeah. Pugs are cute. The thing about my pug is or she, it's a girl named Olive who's almost 2 years old. You'll be laying in bed, and Olive will jump up on your chest, start spinning around in circles on your chest, and you'll get licked in the face, and then you'll see a big fucking pug
Hello,
butt.
nerd witch.
You'll see her butt, then you'll get licked, and you'll see her butt.
That's a good way to wake up in the morning, I guess.
Hello, you'll be right back.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. My cat settled down now.
Oh,
He said what he had to say.
yeah, you got to be
Hey,
careful
Leo.
with those pugs. You got to be careful
Leo,
with
thank
pugs.
you for coming by earlier.
They get a breathing problem later on in life. They get
Yeah,
heart.
they do.
Do you
My
have a
pug,
breathing problem, James, or the cat does?
Huh?
my pug snores.
Well,
Your pug snore.
pugs are known to have breathing issues when they get older.
Yeah, yeah, they do. They do. Yes,
Their nose is always scrunched up. I think that's why, because of the
Yeah. Oh, if I had a face that looked like the back end of a Mack truck, yeah,
Oh gosh,
yeah,
Sticky, I guess I'm sleepy. My eyes are closing because I have to go.
It's time for a cup of coffee.
yeah.
I
Get a
just
cup of.
drank coffee and I'm still, my eyes are closing.
Mm.
Are
All
you
right,
going to
T.
you going to bed then, T? I hope you sleep well.
The Dougie will sing
Thank
you a
you.
bedtime song. Dougie will start singing some bedtime songs.
Mhm. All right. All right. I'll hang out in the chat a little bit and then I'll just go to sleep.
Thank you
All
for
right.
All right.
Enjoy
All
your.
Well,
right. Have a good night, guys.
good
Have a
night,
good.
T.
Thank you.
You're welcome. T's a nice lady.
T is a very nice lady.
Yeah. Hey, Leo Robustelli. Hey, thank you for checking up on me. I'm doing the
Hello,
best that I
Stooges.
can do. Yeah. I haven't seen Leo in a while. Wow. Mm.
Oh, that's
That was that was me, Tenor. I subbed you and then I unsubbed you just because I can.
oh, that's my grandfather's name is Leo. My,
Yeah.
my grandfather's name was Leo.
Yeah.
I'm a Leo, born in August.
Mm. Oh, today's June 3rd. Hey, 13 more days. In 13 more days on June 17th, I will turn 54 years old.
Oh shit!
54. Well, that's
Yep.
Happy
not really a milestone, but
happy
yeah.
early birthday, my dude.
Hey, thanks, James. I appreciate that shit.
Yeah, my birthday's on Sunday. I'm gonna be 35 on Sunday.
This coming Sunday?
Yeah, June the 8th.
Oh,
Born.
so you're are you a Gemini?
I'm a Gemini.
Yeah, me too, man. Hell yeah, we're peas in a pod. Fuck yeah. Yep.
Your
It goes.
birthday's on Sunday then. How old will you be?
Who are you asking?
You,
Oh, I'm gonna be turning 35.
35.
Yeah.
In August, I'll turn 60.
You're 60 years old, Doug?
You don't
I
look
will
like
be.
a
I
day
will be in
over
August.
40 there, Doug. You don't look a day over 40.
Well, thank you, sir.
I want to know when you're gonna start growing that beard again.
Oh,
Probably when the cold weather hits.
Yeah, yeah. Because when I first met Doug, when I first saw him, when I first time I came to visit him on his panel, he looked like Jerry Garcia. Big shaggy hair, a big bushy beard. Shit.
Oh, that's the dude from the Grateful Dead, isn't it? He's the
Yeah.
dude from the
Yup.
Grateful Dead.
Yup. Oh, Gal Pal just showed up. Hey, Gal Pal, how you doing? Hey, hey, Gal Pal, I want to let you know the good news, Gal Pal. I landed my job. They hired me. So I'm grateful about that. And I start work on Thursday.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Yeah, I'm just a dishwasher.
Hey, it's better than no job, man. It's better than no job. Keeps
That
you
is true.
keeps you busy and out of trouble.
Yeah, that it does. Yes. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to starting my job. I know the first couple weeks are gonna be physically tough because whenever I stand for like because I'm fat and whenever I stand for say like a couple hours or more, my back starts to hurt. So
Dr. Dan.
I'm not looking forward to my first couple weeks because I know my first week there, my back is gonna kill me like a motherfucker.
Yeah, just don't do what I did when I did dishwashing. Put
What
dish soap in the washing
Welcome in,
machine.
Dr. Danklos.
you put dish soap in the washer?
I didn't know the thing came with soap. I thought I had to
Yeah, I
wash my
boy,
dish.
I would have hate to see the mess.
It was a lot of bubbles. Let's say there was a lot of bubbles.
Bubble James, we're having a bubble party.
Y'all, pal, you'll be back? That's nice. I hope you come back.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
It's a
maybe
good thing
join
my
us.
uncle was the owner at the restaurant. Though. Good thing my
Yeah.
uncle was the owner.
Indiana Chris, how you doing, buddy? Dr. Dank Nugs, I modded you so you can sub to other people here, and they're all modded, so hopefully they'll sub to you. I had a look at your channel; it looks pretty good. I like
So
it.
so James, what do you like to do? What are your hobbies? What makes you happy?
Drinking beer.
Drinking beer? I can't.
I,
I can't engage in that activity anymore.
I know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen,
I
Mr.
don't know.
Kittleton's
Camping.
gotta live a sober life
Yeah, I
from now
can't.
till the end of his days.
Yeah.
I like going camping, watching wrestling.
Yeah. I watched wrestling back in the '90s, back when they had the WCW and all that good shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was good wrestling back then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't follow it too
Hello,
much these
Nervous
days.
Rider.
Yeah, Nervous Rider. I like that name, Nervous Rider.
Yep, you should sub to her and go by her live streams. There's a
It's
lot
a
of
good
content creators in here. You could, Sujin has a question.
WWE. Yeah, yeah. The W.
Wrestling
Well,
entertainment.
back in the day, it was called the WWF, but they got sued. The WWF Wrestling Organization got sued by the World Wildlife Federation, which also went under the name WWF.
What?
And they had to change their name to the WWE because they got sued by a panda bear.
Yep, the World Wildlife Federation's emblem is a panda bear, right?
Yes, it is. Oh, tell me what you think of this, James. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, James Ottawa. When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna put you down for 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, that was my favorite. Hey, him, Macho Man, and Bret the Hitman Hart were my two favorite wrestlers.
Thank you, Dutchman. I don't have a favorite wrestler because I never watched fucking wrestling.
Well, it sucks to be
Now,
you, Doug.
wait, when I was a kid, I did watch a couple of Andre the Giant bouts. I don't remember who he fought. I have no idea. But I was young, right? That would have been like the 70s or whatever. And it was all bullshit. I watched that shit. I'm like, it's all bullshit. So I didn't gain much interest. I
Yeah.
understand that people get hurt. I understand that those guys are top athletes. I get all of that. They're not just actors. They're top athletes and it's dangerous. I know it is. However, it's not really fighting. It's not like the best man wins kind of thing.
No,
There you go, James.
it's all scripted. But
Yeah.
even like you said, even though it's all scripted, what they do physically is completely real.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I understand. They're top athletes and they get hurt. Wrestling, those guys get hurt. They have all kinds of issues. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but
But
it's fun. It's fun to watch.
yeah.
You know, I always love a good rest. My favorite matches were tables, ladders, and chairs matches.
Tables, ladders, and chairs. That sounds like a game I used to play when I was a kid,
Snakes and ladders.
Yeah,
right?
shoots and
Slides and
ladders,
ladders, shoots and ladders, or
shoots and
whatever that was.
ladders. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's drinking
And you get
PBR.
all the way up on the top row, and there'd be that one spot you couldn't land. Because if you did, guess what?
Oh
Down you
yeah,
went.
I forgot.
I felt sorry
There,
for one
there's
wrestler.
water in the soup, Linda.
I felt sorry for one
Yes.
wrestler though. He actually died during an event. He was getting lowered to the ring from a strap from the ceiling, and he fell right into the middle of the ring.
That would suck, man.
Died
That
right
would
on
suck.
the fucking the mat. Owen Hart passed away.
Are you taste testing your supper, Kittles?
Yeah, I'm eating my ramen. I made a chili ramen soup. I kept it simple. My wife didn't feel like cooking tonight, so I just had a chili ramen soup.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with some good old ramen noodles. Yo, you add veggies and stuff to it, or just the straight up pack? You add things.
I just eat it plain Jane. Yeah,
I like adding a little bit of onion, a little bit of green peppers,
yeah.
sometimes a little bit of lettuce.
Lettuce. Never had with lettuce before.
It's true because
Yeah,
a lot of them take steroids, Nervous Rider. That's true.
Well, they
Look
used
what
to.
steroids have done to Mr. Kittleson here.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I don't mean to joke about it. It's a serious issue. Steroids are addictive, and those guys all take them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Probably one of the
I,
most
I hope you're
notorious.
all going to sub to Dr. Dank Nugs. Please sub to him. Check out his live stream. Even if you don't want to go to the live stream or whatever, you can still sub and no harm done in just subbing up. And you're not in any way obligated to go to his live streams. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Stone
That's
Cold.
what I tell people.
Um,
They sub to me, and I'm like, my shit's boring. If you don't like it, don't come. But thank you for
St-
subbing. You
Stone
know,
Cold. Stone Cold Steve Austin over the Rock. If you so I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. The reason I like Stone Cold because he flipped the finger to the organization and he did what he wanted to do. He spoke his
hello,
mind.
Dutch Noodles.
Yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin said what he wanted to say and fuck everyone else.
I haven't seen you in a while. April 17th, 2023.
Yeah, we did say
I have not
noodles.
seen you in a while, Dutch Noodles.
Yeah, I'm eating ramen noodles.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna mod you up anyway because you're here.
Yeah. A little Dutchy. Mm. So Doug, Nervous Rider says that hers is music, horses, goats. I don't know what chooks are. What are chooks? Cats and dogs.
Chickens.
Oh, chickens. Okay, I didn't know what it said.
Chook,
Chook, and I
chooks
didn't
are
know.
chickens. Chooks are chickens.
Oh, are they?
I have
Oh,
not seen
okay.
anybody named Little Dutchy here, Dutch Noodles.
Pass the
Hey, fishy
Dutchie.
things, man. What's up? I watched you fishing in a boat last night, late at night.
Dutchy to the
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
yep, I've been
Late
doing
at
that
night,
lately.
pitch black, midnight. I think midnight or later, you're out on the water in a boat.
Yep, I was up till about 1, trying to get a flathead.
I saw you catch one fish, a catfish, maybe a foot, maybe 15 inches long.
Yeah, it was. I think the smallest one was 17 and a half, and the biggest one was like 21. I caught 3 catfish last night.
Hey,
But
Hemmykin, you caught 3, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I
but
saw you. I saw you catch one.
yep. See, I do catch fish. I
Hey,
see. Now you've seen
hey,
it.
a Sujit. Am I pronouncing it right? Sujit
How
Singh.
you doing, Doug?
I'm good. Kittles, this is fishy things.
No, fishy things. How you doing?
Good. How you doing,
And
kiddos?
I'm doing good, man. I had a great day today. I got a job today.
Awesome. Yeah, I was in the chat for a while, watching and listening before I popped up.
Yeah, how you doing,
You're
fishy
gonna
things?
dishwasher?
Huh?
You got a job as a dishwasher?
I did. Yeah, it's just a dishwashing job, but you know what? It's something
hello,
to do.
Nicole.
You know, can I tell you something? When I was a teenager, my first job ever was as a dishwasher, and I really liked it. There was something really almost zen-like about just doing dishes at a restaurant. I can't explain it, but I enjoyed it a lot. I did it for several years.
Did you
Really?
get to load a machine with the plates and silverware and just wash the pots?
Yep,
Right? You
yep,
just had to actually hand wash pots and pans, right?
yep,
Glasses,
and then-
plates, and silverware went in a machine, right?
yep.
Yeah.
You still gotta, you still kind of gotta, depending on how dirty the plates and whatever are, you might have to wash them a little bit before you put them in the machine. we always joked that it wasn't really a dishwashing machine; it was just a dish sanitizer. That you actually
Yeah,
had to
yeah.
do the dishes and then put them in the machine.
And then put them in there. Yeah, you wash them and then put them in. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But no, I really enjoyed it. I don't know. As one of all the jobs I've had in my life, that was actually one of the strangely most enjoyable jobs I ever had. I don't know why.
Wow.
Fishy things. You know James Ottawa?
I don't believe I do.
No? I've known him for quite a while. I see him on all kinds of different panels all over the place.
Okay.
I'm a paddle whore. I'm a paddle whore.
You're a panel. Okay.
Hey, James, so am I.
Well, there you go. I guess I
Can't.
kind of am too. I go on a couple of different panels. I think I go on like 3 or 4 different panels. I haven't been to Dougie's in a while. I've been a busy guy. Been a busy
I
guy.
just like meeting new people. That's all. I just like meeting new people.
Yeah, no. Me and Beard were just talking in his live a little bit ago about how we meet some of the coolest people in Dougie's lives, and how Dougie, my wife and I were actually just talking about how cool Dougie was. My wife did a deep dive on you, like looked through all your content and stuff. Yeah.
Well, my bad, Doug. I got wrestling going.
For the record, Fishy Thing's wife is in chat. It's Emmykins.
Yep.
Hello,
what?
Beard. Beard's ears were. There's a person in chat named Emmykins.
Yes, that's my wife.
That's Fishy Thing's wife. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There
She
she
came in
is.
and gave me a
Hey,
wave.
Emmykins.
What's up, Beard?
Yep, she gave us a wave. Emmykins, how you
There
doing?
she is.
How
Yeah,
long
he
you?
wants to
Hey,
come up.
Siggies and lollies.
hey, Fishy, how
What's
long
up,
you been
Siggy?
married?
Let me mod you up.
I just got married this last fall, actually.
Really?
Yep.
My wife and I got married in June of 2015, or I mean 2019.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Everything all good?
yeah, it's good. Yeah, she's a good woman, and she's had my back when my back was against the wall.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, loves me unconditional, even though I put her through a lot of hell.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and
Well,
for
don't put her
that,
through hell anymore, all right? Try to give her
huh?
heaven if you can. Don't put her through hell anymore then.
No,
Yeah, stop doing that shit, Kittle. Let me just bring you up to Mr. Kittle has been in rehab for several months now, over a year, and
Okay.
he's fighting an addiction and he's trying to get over it.
Okay.
So we're trying to be supportive.
And
I'm-
I've made a lot of bad decisions. I've done stuff that I'm ashamed of. I've done stuff that I'm not proud of. But you know what? I can't change the past, but I sure can change where I'm going.
Yep.
And you know what? That's every single human on earth. We've all done things we're ashamed of and made mistakes. So, you
Yeah.
know,
Thank you, Siggies. CMK, I gave you a wrench too. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad you all checking it out.
I think Beard wants to come up. He was asking for the link in the chat.
Meow. 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 What's up, Gizzard?
I just dropped it for you there, Doug.
Mm.
Otherwise, I think you can just scroll up and find it too, Beard. That's what I did. But yeah, no, we just had a good time in his lives. He was actually, it was really really cool because like I've made all this music and stuff, and then you get so many views and likes on it, and that's nice and all. But Beard sat down and watched and listened to every single one of my songs today, my whole playlist, and I got to watch him like live react and enjoy my music, and that was special. I enjoyed that a lot.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of music do you make, man?
All kinds of music, man. I try to scoot around lots of different genres. But so lately, I've been specifically making music about fishing because my channel in the warmer months is pretty primarily about fishing. But then in the winter months, you just never know what I'm going to write a song about. It's just a little bit of everything.
Oh, you make music?
You play
Yes,
guitar?
sir.
You play guitar, I guess, man?
No, I use the computer to make the music, but I can play real instruments too and sing for real and all that stuff too. I used to actually be in a couple bands, but it's just easier nowadays with all the programs and stuff out there. You can just make music on a computer, and I I mean, if you listen to the music, I don't think you could tell it was made on a computer. It would sound just like a band together. You know what I mean?
What kind of music?
Lots of different kinds. So I've made blues, country, rock. I even made a rap song or two.
Yeah.
But I guess I would label most of it alternative. I guess.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. A nervous rider, Fishy would like to know the name of your channel.
Fishy_things. It's exactly the same as my name.
Just the way it's written.
Yep. I'll put it in chat again too.
You can just post your link in the chat. That'll make it easy.
I don't know how to do that. But
Mm.
Put your name in there. Someone out there will put the link up for you.
All right. Yeah. Someone put the link out there for me.
Well, you got to put your. Oh, you did. There you go. Someone can post your link now.
Do I have
Hey,
to put the
Patrick.
app in there? Maybe I'll do that too. See if
Hey,
that.
Patrick.
Hello, Patrick from New York.
It's just fishy_things.
Fishy things.
Yeah.
So, what's your fishy? What is your favorite fish to catch?
It's hard to say. Can I put it in a 4-way tie?
Sure.
All right. So I like catching lake
Thank you,
sturgeon.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Those are kind of the big daddies in my state. That's the biggest fish I can catch. Now I like catching muskie, except for the fact that they're really hard to catch, so I don't catch them very often. So that kind of knocks that back a little bit more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's kind of similar with like the flathead catfish. They're very big, one of my favorites to catch. But again, that's similar to the muskie, not as hard as muskie, but I only catch maybe 5 flathead a year.
Oh, are you from Wisconsin?
I am from Wisconsin, yes, sir.
I just from the fish you named, I knew you were from Wisconsin.
That's impressive.
I grew up in Wisconsin myself, in a
Oh,
town
really?
called Manitowoc,
Oh,
right
I
on
know where
Lake
Manitowoc
Michigan.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I grew up as.
Have you ever seen Charlie Barron's?
No, I have not.
Oh, you should
Just
look him up. He's a comedian from Manitowoc. And he
really.
does like a lot of really interesting shorts that are all over streaming services. They're on. You can find all kinds of videos of him on YouTube. And he
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes
he's the
fun of the
shit.
Midwest. He makes fun of Wisconsin a lot. It's pretty
yeah.
funny.
Another big fish from Wisconsin, from northern Wisconsin, is the frickin' northern pike.
Yeah, Northern are okay. I
We
don't
get
think they put
Northern
up much
Pike
fight.
here,
I catch
too.
a lot of Northern, but I don't think they really have much fight. They look really impressive, but they don't have a whole lot of fight to them.
Let's say
No?
hello to Retired Beard. Hello,
Sorry.
Beard.
Hey,
Hey, folks.
retired beard.
Hey, kiddos.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty relaxed.
Ah, cool. That is good to hear because I feel relaxed right now too. In fact, that just reminded me. I gotta take my. Hold on, guys. I gotta take my meds. I'll be back.
What's up,
I,
Beard?
always, I always remind people to take their meds.
There you go. Taking meds.
They talk to me and they're like, "Oh yeah, I didn't take my meds. That's all right."
That's good. That's good. Uh,
Hey, Fishy.
what's up, James?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Hey, James.
Houston Astros won.
Dougie Doug.
Buzz going, getting my buzz on.
Yep.
Yeah, Beard. I was just telling Dougie before you popped in about how we were just talking about him.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know if you wanted to jump in on that. I mean,
Well, hopefully it was good things. You guys were talking.
it was. No, we really liked Dougie. We were talking about how like we've
Meet the
met some of the
best.
coolest people here. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Mhm.
Beard.
Yeah, I
I'm-
meet the best people here.
Yeah.
Do you?
So.
This is
Oh
where I
yeah.
met Beard, and we're like best friends now.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well, that's cool, man.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad that people meet each other here and go on and build connect and chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What?
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was interesting when I first came into one of your lives. I was like, "What is this? What are we doing here? What's the agenda?" You know?
Yes, you did. You asked. You said, "What are we here to talk about?" Or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And it's just like an open forum. It's just whatever comes up. I'm like, "Huh, that's interesting," and it's
Well,
really cool because
let's
we've
talk
gone
about
into all
politics.
sorts of
Let's
stuff.
talk about
as
politics.
long as everybody is respectful towards one another.
Yeah, that's always.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
That
you know
is
what?
correct.
Hey, Doug, do you know what else is cool?
You tell me.
An ice cube.
That's a good pun. I like that.
The
Yeah,
Ice Cube's cool.
yeah,
We
cool.
try to have no religion in politics. Sometimes it gets there,
Fine, I'm just
but
joking.
people can't be disrespectful, you know?
I'm just joking.
It
I
happens.
Well, it's not like, and like I said, it's never is it the first or the single comment. The problem is that if someone makes a comment, everyone else is gonna make
Yeah.
comments as well.
Yeah. Sometimes we're feeling crazy because we've been live for like 5 hours, so, you know?
I don't know how you people can do that shit. Sit on a panel for 5 hours.
I sit by myself for like 5 hours. That's
See, I cheat. I'm already fishing, and I'm going to be fishing for 5 hours anyway. And then I just bring the chat with me, and that works out pretty well.
Oh, I got actually a fly.
Let me say hello,
Hey,
Jen.
did I just see Chewy? Hey,
hey,
Chewy, how you
Chewy.
doing?
What's up, Chewy?
I haven't seen
Good to-
Chewy in a long time.
Chewy has some health issues and has been working on them for some time now.
Yeah, well, welcome back, Chewy. It's good to see you, man. I know Chewy. I first met Chewy because we both had a common hobby, and that was Legos.
Okay,
Yeah,
Legos rule.
Legos are pretty cool.
I have a Lego collection to die for. I mean, I'm 54 years old and I love Legos.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, a
Nothing wrong with that.
bobblehead.
Who
What's
got a
this?
bobblehead?
It's Chewbacca. Chewy.
Oh, sure it is.
Let's see
Nope.
Chewbacca. Wait.
Look at there.
I have so many Lego sets. So
There you go, Chewy.
Hey,
oh, that's cool.
hey, hey, Doug.
Sir?
Hey, can you would you please
I want to see your Lego collection. Show us the Lego.
well
They're in the shed.
but hold on, Doug. Can you hold on? Here's the one I'm working on now. It's the Titanic.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're working on the Titanic one?
Yeah,
Well,
I've got the
Oh,
You know how that story
it's
ends, don't
missing
you?
an iceberg. It's missing an iceberg.
yeah.
I've been wanting
Iceberg
that
was
one.
not included.
Iceberg not
Wow.
included?
No,
Well, you have to
it's
make
got
your own in the freezer then, and then you can put it in the bathtub and
Technically,
run the
it's just a
Titanic
regular
into it.
boat. It's just a regular boat.
yeah the Titanic. Check this out. It's got 9,090 pieces, and
Oh,
when it's built, it's 4 feet long.
Oh my gosh.
I saw it in the
Yeah.
Lego store and I've wanted it ever since.
Can you walk on those 9,000 pieces of Lego?
Yeah, you step on them at night. Kittles, you taking us back and forth, man. What's going on? Hello,
I had to
quiet
go.
person.
I had to
Moving
turn the
back and
light
forth
off.
more than me.
You had some bad weather, quiet person? Sorry to hear it.
The iceberg's in a blind bag.
There you go. I mean, could it really surprise you though? Because like if it had to be shipped, it'd probably melt, and you know what I mean. Like they'd have to let you know.
It's on dry ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what is this? It's so cold.
My my newest acquisition was the Eiffel Tower. Check this out, guys. The Lego Eiffel Tower. It's got 10,001 pieces. It stands 5 feet tall, and it's got a base of 2 foot square.
Holy smokes!
That's pretty big. I
Whoa.
wonder if that's the actual proportions of the Eiffel Tower. 2
Yeah.
wide, 5 high. Probably is, right?
Yeah.
What if it was
Well,
what if it was to scale? That'd be pretty nuts.
Right.
It
I think that's
it
what he
is
said.
it is to scale.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Yup.
that's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
World we
Well,
live in, you know.
well,
Thank you,
the
Chewy. I want you all to check out Chewy's link. She has some stuff posted. I think Legos.
oh yeah,
What she
yeah.
said.
Chewy's got Legos on her site. Yes, she does. Um,
I don't know which video.
I got the 3 here.
yeah.
Oh,
These are terrible. These are like fake Legos. And
Oh,
if the
it looks like
directions
this
were in
jackass.
Chinese, they would help me better.
did you
They're
get them
that
off?
bad.
Read
Did you
Chinese,
get them off? Did you get them off of
Thank you for
Timu?
stopping in.
or
I
was
got
that
them at the Dollar Tree.
Oh,
okay?
okay. All right.
Far
Well,
I
down in your
can't.
post. Okay. So if
I've
you
been
go to
putting more.
Chewy's channel and go on her posts and look far down, you'll see
Go
some
to who?
Legos.
Go to whose channel?
Antonio, eu não falo português. Amigo meu.
oh, wow. Hey, Doug, did you know? Did you know that Dutchman was on top of the Eiffel Tower in Paris in 2015?
Whoa.
Not
I
know
did
that.
not know that, but I do now.
Yeah, Dutchman. That was
That's a
cool.
beautiful looking VW bug you got there. Look at that, Chewy. That car.
The only
So
tower
there's the
I
Lego.
was the
All the way
CN.
down at the bottom. I see the Millennial Falcon.
Oh,
I
other-
see
Oh,
all kind of stuff there. Look at that.
On whose channel? For the
Chewy,
Chewy.
she posted a link in the chat, my friend Chewy.
which one's
Chew-
Chewy?
Hey, Chewy is awesome, man.
Yeah,
I don't
Chewy's
see-
great. Chewy, I have news for you. Okay?
What's the news?
I got a text from our friend in Pennsylvania today, and I asked her to email you, Chewy. So that's the message. That's what I have to share with you. So I hope she will. Vanguard.
damn! I didn't.
What's up, Vanguard?
I would be like, hey, what the?
Fishy things.
Yes.
When I was a kid, I had a lot of Legos, but I was young and I don't have them anymore.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
But they
sorry,
weren't
sorry,
all
sorry,
this
sorry.
cool shit back then. It wasn't all this cool shit. It was like other sets, like train tracks and castles and I don't know what. It wasn't like all this cool shit.
Well, yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like the 20th century is just amazing. Like all the things that we've got now, and just could you imagine just like a couple hundred years ago being able to like see into the future and see all the things we have and can have just
Man,
like an average person can go have a scale replica model of the Eiffel Tower or the Titanic and have it in Legos that they can build themselves. You know what I mean? It's just like unreal. And that's the tip of the iceberg, pun intended. You know what I mean?
I've always.
I did the Legos and then I went on to the Estes rockets. You all remember the rockets, right?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I used to build
So
Lego.
I really
used
got
to-
into making rockets. I had, I don't know, a dozen or 15 different rockets, from little ones to like big ones that were like a couple feet tall.
Do you have
Right.
three?
And
Do you have
some of them I
three?
never flew because I didn't want them to smash up. The little ones I would fly the shit out of, though. Those little ones,
Yeah.
Did you?
The
Did you build
mosquitoes.
any? Did you build any three-stage
the
rockets?
mosquito was the birdie. Yeah. No, I had like the other ones. Like they were like 8, 10, 12, 15 inches
Right.
tall. The couple
Right.
of the big ones I had, I never flew because they took me a long time to make, and flying them only fucks them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Big old D engines.
What's
The
this
D
now?
engine was the big one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
The
Get A,
mosquito.
B, C, or D.
The mosquito was a single stage, had an A engine in it, and the nose cone did not come off. It had no parachute in it.
So it's a
No, it was a
missile.
birdie, man.
Yeah,
It was a
it was a
birdie that you
one-shot
played
deal.
badminton with.
There was
It's
no
like a
bringing the
missile,
mosquito
but
back
you're
there.
inside of it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something. One of my favorite toys when I was a child, they were called erector sets.
Yeah, no,
I've
I had
heard of
erectors. Yeah.
Yep.
Those were fucking fun. I had the ones with the motors in them, and
Yeah.
man, I would sit there for hours and just build shit.
You know what?
that's what I called the internet.
You still could, man. There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Vanguard, huh?
that's I got back into fishing because when I was a kid, that was something that I enjoyed. It was my most favorite
Vanguard,
thing to
speak up
do.
so I can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. When I was a kid, I loved fishing, and I
Yeah.
didn't do it for a
Sorry,
stretch of like
sorry,
15 to 20
sorry
years.
to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm just
Oh,
making
I'm
sure
sorry.
Doug knows it's
No,
the
you're gonna wait,
Vanguard.
Vanguard. You're gonna wait and let Fishy Things finish his story.
Yeah,
I
but I
just
was
wanted to
just
make
letting
sure
you
it was
know it's
you.
the
That's all.
Vanguard. I'm just letting you know it's the Vanguard. Doug will do
Okay,
it.
got it.
That's all.
All
Sorry,
right.
Fishy. I just want to confirm it because I have people come up and they're not who they say they are. So I just gotta
Oh, gotcha.
go ahead with your story, Fishy Things.
Oh, so I
Yeah.
was just saying, like, I went into an intermission of not fishing for a long time, and I had done it a bunch when I was a kid, and then I got back into it and realized I still love it just as much as an adult as I did when I was a kid. So maybe your erector sets and whatever you guys like doing when you were a kid, you can still do it now. You can do all this stuff at any age and still enjoy it. That's all.
Oh
That's
my,
all I'm
oh
trying
my
to
God! Look at the beard on that guy. Holy shit!
Dude, that beard's retired. Come on.
say.
Damn, that's like ZZ Top shit.
That's some Amish shit right there. That's an
So
Amish
I
beard.
agree with you, Fishy. I fished when I was young. I took time off. I moved out west. I started fly fishing.
Mhm.
Fishing comes and goes. I don't fish a lot anymore. I think I only went fishing a few times last year. Maybe this summer I'll go more. I don't know.
Well, I mean, how much did you enjoy it? Because if you
I
loved it,
love it. Fishing is great.
then
Yeah.
then you should just do it as
All
much
right.
as you can.
Mhm.
You know,
Mm.
if
I loved
it's
it
still
myself.
to do.
Hey, Doug.
Yes, I
Hey,
am
since
being
we're
kind. I was just
si-
letting Douglas know that it's the Vanguard. That was
yeah,
all.
I know who you are.
Otherwise, I'm listening. Otherwise, I'm
Hey,
listening.
hey,
Thank you, Dutchman. Thank you, Dutchman. Thank you.
hey, Doug.
There you go.
Since we're on the subject of beards, let me tell you a fact about beards. Okay, check this bullshit out. The
Yeah.
band, the band ZZ Top. Okay, the only person without a beard is Frank Beard.
The drummer,
Yep.
I know.
You know,
Let me tell you something about ZZ Top. I got into ZZ Top when I was in high school. I've seen them in concert the one time. And yeah, I think they're great. I've always been a fan of ZZ Top. It was a shame. A few months ago, the bass player died.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That was a shame, but yeah,
I'm
Rip
pretty
to the
sure that
beard.
happened a couple of years ago. Didn't that happen a couple of years ago?
maybe a
Did you
year ago.
hear? Did you hear somebody from Exploited died recently? If you're into punk, I thought.
Never heard of the band Exploding.
I
You got to
haven't.
speak up,
You've
Vanguard. I
never
can't
heard,
hardly hear you.
you've never heard of Exploited before? Okay,
A what?
fair enough.
Exploited.
Exploited.
That usually
The
happens when
band Exploited. Yeah, I've heard of the band Exploited. Yes, I have.
Hi, Gurf.
Was that your question?
Oh, the world famous Garth. Hey,
And his question was, did you know that someone from the band Exploited just recently died?
No. I had no idea.
I didn't either.
I would not. Thank you, Fishy Things.
No problem.
I've actually got the AC on in the window because it's hot like a fucker up here. Although it does stay 65 outside, it was up in the 80s today.
who's the oldest
you,
active rocker?
That's got to
thank
be
you for shipping.
Mick Jagger, right? Or Keith Richards? I don't know.
I would say Mick Jagger.
The oldest active rockers?
Mick Jagger.
Yeah,
Aren't the Stones all in their 80s?
Hey,
yeah, I think so.
there are actual Vegas odds of when Keith Richards will die.
He's
I
immortal. He
believe
won't die. He
he's
was
going to live
born looking
longer
like
than
he
the
was
rest of
90
them.
years old.
Yeah.
I saw the Stones last time they were here several months ago now, but I live streamed a little bit of it, of the first set.
I'd love to go see the Stones.
Oh fuck!
I saw them in the 80s. The show was almost the same. The songs they played, except for a couple, were just about the same.
They've
You
got
know
some
what
I
I mean?
knew
Wow.
CKM had seen him. I knew it.
And again, thank you, Fishy Things, for reiterating what I said. Thank you very much. Cheers, fella.
Nope.
Cheers.
Hey,
Probably not here.
retired Beard. What was your favorite concert you've ever been to?
I've never been to a concert.
No.
Well, other than when I played my music on live, but that doesn't
Oh, you
count.
play
That's hardly
music?
a concept, right? But
Yeah.
You play music
Pastor,
too,
we were just
Beard?
scamming for like an hour. It was awesome.
listen,
Kind
Retired Beard
of.
has a channel and a live stream. He live streams. You could sub to him and go to his live streams.
Yeah. I gotta find. I gotta find
Hello,
different.
Firecracker.
I gotta find different places to talk to people.
Yeah,
So,
the best
Douglas,
concert I went to has to have been Carlos Santana. Seeing Carlos
Carlos,
Santana.
I saw Santana once too, down on the pier in New York City.
Douglas, I've talked to you for many years. Sorry, probably about 2 years. And I'm glad you're in a happy place, but it's costing everybody something. But thank you for tonight for saying what I've been saying for ages. So
Oh,
thank you, Douglas.
yeah. We're not gonna get into that on this panel, Vanguard. That's not something that we're gonna be discussing. But you're welcome.
Indeed. But thank you, Douglas. Thank you, Douglas.
Because
Okay.
I made a promise to Dougie that I would be very diligent on what I said. With
The,
what I
the, the word
said,
he used was behave.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you never know what's gonna come out of my mouth. I say that sometimes I say some of the dumbest shit off the top of my mind, and my mouth overrides my brain.
So can I just have a joke with you, not Double D, but Douglas? Douglas, I've heard you're going for a wash
Mr.
up, a
Oldies.
dive wash up job.
Yes, I'm
Are
gonna be
you
a
going to be? Are you going to be the new store with a glory hole and a trucker stop? Double.
yeah.
I mean double.
Whatever, Vanguard. I want to hear some guitar. I want to hear some guitar music.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the living room.
Okay, can we hear Freebird? Play fucking Freebird.
All right, Lynn. I'll be in bed soon.
Okay, we're gonna. I don't know how to. I don't know music like that.
Chewy, I hope you're coming up. I did put the link in for you.
Yeah, I'm ready for some guitar music, man.
Is my microphone
Well,
open? Yeah, it should be.
Well, retired weird. You're
Yeah.
playing. Is it a semi-acoustic? And are you plucking? Are you plucking? Just
Yeah, I'm
plucking.
plucking.
Yeah.
plucking it like it's a chicken.
what does the chicken? What does the chicken say when it gets pissed off? Fuck, 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 fuck you.
There you go.
That was a good one.
I've been working on this song, so
What kind of music do you play there, Beard?
I'll answer that.
Piano? You got a
He
certain
plays avant-garde music.
you want to hear
What's
the noise music?
what's
Avant-garde.
what's avant garde?
What do you right, Double D, you've got to explain avant-garde. I mean, I know what avant-garde means, Double D, but come on, okay. What does avant-garde music
You know what we
mean?
could do?
Come on.
Should we do a live
Avant-garde.
performance right now, Beard? You make some noise music with your strings, and I'll make some mouth noises. What do you
You can
think?
try
Oh yeah.
that.
That's
Where's the
what
noise
he.
guitar?
That's
Can you
what
hear
he.
the guitar? I assume you
That's what he
can.
Barely.
said. He wants to make
Mercifully,
mouth
yes, we do hear the guitar. Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not overpoweringly loud, which is good.
Okay, that's good. Sorry.
It's all
I
good.
just find it amusing. I just found it amusing that Double D said avant-garde.
Uh, mm,
Where's Mr. Kittleton gone?
I don't
I'm
know.
here.
He's in the dark.
Yeah,
What do
my wife went to bed, and I'm in the living room with the lights off.
Got it.
So when she
There's
goes to
some.
bed, you're not allowed to use the lights.
Sometimes sitting in the dark is good.
Yeah.
He just forgot to pay his cable, his power bill.
Yeah, James.
That's some avant-garde music there, retired beard. That's
There we
so
go.
avant-garde.
It's
If you knew
harder.
it was weird and
It's
fishy.
harder to play with the 5-string than it is with the 3-string. The 3-string's like made for it.
That's
Okay.
what I like doing with my
Chewy,
guitar.
I got
I
it.
play with 3 strings on my guitar.
But Chewy, I did talk to our friend in Pennsylvania today, first time in a few months, and I asked her to please email you. I hope she does.
It's pretty out of tune, but I don't care. This is the only string that's kind of in tune, isn't it?
Hey, Gal
Hey,
Pal, welcome back.
Gal Pal.
So I guess Chewy says he can't get on the panel because he's having some technical difficulties.
The poultry guys. I like that, Dutchman.
We're
The
just chilling here,
poultry
Gal
guys.
Pal. We're not doing much. James gonna actually. What are you gonna do, James?
All right, here we go.
Oh, is James a musician?
I don't know.
We have another musician on our hands.
He's a
I
panel
can't
horn.
play for shit.
That's what
I
he-
can't play for shit.
by his own definition.
My shit's all out of tune, I think.
That
Sounds like we got some music going on.
Dougie feels like he's about to go to a Grateful Dead show.
Oh, Doug is gonna
Hello,
bust out the
Solomon. How you
banjo.
doing?
Doug's gonna go get his banjo.
I'm gonna go ahead and mod you up like everybody else. We're all standard mods here,
Oh, fuck
so
it.
that you can connect.
No, wait. Oh, my shoulder.
CJ, didn't I mod you already, CJ? I thought I did.
is that helping? I was trying to give you guys a little beat. I don't even know if you can hear that.
Message in a bottle.
Beard,
Message in a bottle.
Yeah, what's up,
I
Dougie?
know that
Beard,
someone I
this is CJ
can
from your
get
chat,
my.
right?
Yeah,
There's
that's her.
someone I can
That's
get
Good night,
my message
Good night,
in a
I
Herman.
thought I
bottle.
modded her already. Maybe I
Have
didn't.
a good night, Herman.
Have a good
Is
one.
Herman out of here?
Yeah, Herman's out of here, man.
Herman Munster, thank you for coming.
I could ask CJ for the code word, but I know that's
Hey,
her.
SA
I know
is
that
here.
someone I
Hello,
can get
SA.
my message
Oh yeah,
in a
hey Gal
bottle.
Pal,
Come
welcome
on, Double
back.
D. You must have heard of message in a bottle before. Come on, hurry. Come on.
I don't know. I
That's
might
not
have to
Yeah.
call
avant-garde.
if you sing that again, we might have to call the police on you. We might have to
That
call
was a good one, Dutchman. Fucking terrible.
Why would you want to call the police for a message in a bottle? We
I don't know. I don't want no random message.
As a Sting reference.
I don't want a fucking stranger
I
sending me a
know
message.
somewhere I
Yeah,
can
the
get
pun.
my.
Why I said I'll call the police because that's who sings it. The police.
Yeah.
Of
Sing
course,
message.
that's why I said it, mate. You're a fucking superstar. I was just extenuating the joke.
You're a
So,
superstar there.
Coming from afar, reaching for the
Yeah, my favorite song from them
sun.
is Roxanne. I like the song Roxanne.
You don't have to wear that red light, Roxanne.
Ooh, that was sorry, too loud. My bad.
Hey, Doug, I'm going to
Probably
bed
muted.
now, Dougie.
Okay, Mr. Kittleton, thank you for
All
coming up.
All right, James, you
Make
have a
sure to
good
bang
night.
the wife. Make sure to bang
I'll
the wife.
talk to you tomorrow.
All right, fishy things. Nice to meet you,
Nice to
retired
meet you as
beard
well.
and Vanguard. You son of a bitch. And
Hey kiddos, take care.
all right, y'all have a good one. I'm going to bed. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.
All right.
Good night.
Get some good rest, bro.
Hasta luego, Skittles. Hasta luego. With your glory old new job. What?
We got the noise guitar here, the 3-stringer.
What do you-
It also tuned into A, just like the other one. I tuned them both in the same one.
A 3-stringer from Mexico.
There I was, just sitting in a Dougie Doug live, having a good old time. Yeah.
And really, the way you're supposed to play the guitar is like this.
Boom, 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 boom. Tuesday is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you.
Okay.
Somehow you should somehow go to
Okay.
What the
I can't believe that anybody feels the way
We have a
I
duet
do.
going on here.
I grabbed this. I grabbed the guitar string so hard that I pulled it up and out of here, and it it didn't snap, but I pulled it up. Like I pulled it up away from the tension. I pulled it so hard. That's kind of
Well,
crazy.
you got to wind your machine head, don't you?
Yeah.
Machine head?
You got to wind your machine head.
Today's gonna be the day that Siberian Pulse says hello. Oh dear, Siberian Girl Pulse got woof, 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 woof. I like Siberian Girl Pulse. Wow, wow.
All
Be
right.
careful there, retired beard.
Who's
It
got a
sounds like
conversation
Donald
topic?
Trump. That sounds like Donald Trump on his last
Well,
fucking
Chewy's been
virtue
telling us
on
about her
Fox News.
guitars. Chewy said she wants to buy it from Martin, and she regrets selling her daring. So
Today is going to be the day that they throw it fucking right back to you.
I learned the open tunings because for the 3-string, I'm like, oh.
Do you know what though? James Ottawa is about to play a tune. We hear James Ottawa
I
because
see
he
that.
knows about.
Yeah, you don't want to hear me play, man. I suck.
You can't be worse than
I
me.
just use this to fuck around with my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
It helps train your fingers. I mean,
No, I took guitar lessons when I was younger, 11 or 12 years old. One lesson a week or whatever. My dad bought 10 lessons. I had a guitar, a Yamaha probably. After about 3 or 4 lessons, the teacher asked me, he said, "Are you practicing an hour a day like I told you to?" And I said, "No, I'm not." And he said, "Okay, well, we're done. Save your dad the money." That was my last guitar lesson.
I bet you it's a G-string Dutchman from Alpha to Z. Very much a G-string.
Man,
Yeah,
Greg, I really have trouble hearing you, but
You have trouble hearing me, okay?
He's
it's
just
not a tree.
commenting on Dutchman saying his favorite string is the G string.
I saw
The
that.
dental floss. Good old dental floss.
oh, True's having the issues that I was having that one day, where it's just not going well. Looks like.
So, Double D, do you know what? I watched that fire, by the way. That was mental, wasn't it? Yeah, man.
What? You did what?
Watched your. You know when you went out with your live cam and watched the fire? That was
Today,
crazy,
yeah.
man.
That was wild.
About 250 yards down the street is what you would call council flats down there, right? They are
Yeah, man.
like low income housing units, and it's a
Yeah,
row
man.
of apartments. I thought there were 12 apartments. It's actually 13. The whole thing is gutted now from fire.
Fucking hell.
Everybody's out of the building. They've all been
I'll be right back.
displaced.
Oh. But can I also say, I did watch your other videos, right? And what mountain range were you in with all those beautiful mountain ranges there, Double D?
That was out west.
Fucking awesome that was, man.
That was
I
out
mean,
west. Those mountains were the Grand Tetons.
wow.
That
Sorry,
was in
Dougie.
Jackson, Wyoming. And the one day I went over the hill into Idaho, up by the town of Tetonia, Idaho, and I pulled off the road and live streamed from that side. You get a very different view of the mountains.
Wow. It was very nice. I enjoyed it, by the way, Double D. Big time. Yeah.
I'm pretty
I
shocked
love
I was able to
live.
play it.
I love live, real, shall we say, videos and not doctored or censored. And Double D, so, I mean, he showed us. I mean, look at those mountains, I mean. Look at the backyard with the canals and all that. But the
Oh, the mountains
mountains
were
as
cool.
well.
I thought the fire today, though, it was unexpected. I was encouraged to go down and live stream it. I might not have had I not been encouraged, but I was encouraged to, so I did.
Yeah, man. Fair play.
You get a lot of
This
views
guitar
for
is
that?
really light, if you notice. This guitar, like,
Dougie,
Yes.
It was very nice. I
did you
enjoyed
get a
it
lot of
anyway,
views
Double
on that
D. I
fire?
enjoyed it.
What was the view
Wait,
count?
Vanguard. I'm trying to listen to fishy things.
I
Hmm?
know.
Did you get
I
a lot of views
apologize.
on
I
the fire
apologize.
video?
Wait, hold on. Vanguard, you got to be quiet or I can't hear fishy things. Yes, fishy things?
Okay.
How many views did you get on the fire video?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to go look on my channel. I have no idea. I don't
Delay is a bitch, isn't it, Double D? I said
I think
my
I have it open right
apologies.
here.
You got delayed. What the fuck, Double D? No, it was nice. It was nice.
Okay, fishy things. I don't pay too much attention to the analytics like that.
I was just curious.
Yeah, I'm just not that worried.
Yeah.
Because, it was spontaneous. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
It wasn't anything I planned. Vanguard, you're making jokes. You got Patrick laughing.
Well, mate, I'm just telling you, fuck off with the delay, because you know there's a delay. But anyway, what I said
229,
was,
Dougie.
I said,
Hello,
stop it,
Swin.
Vanguard, stop it, Vanguard. But what I said was, Double D,
How
you're
many?
quite correct. Double D, you're quite correct. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You said what, 29 views?
229
Oh, 229. Oh,
in 10 hours. That's pretty good. So,
It's fucking awesome, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
yeah,
But
it
okay.
is. I know you don't care, but that's pretty cool. So,
Yeah, man.
I really, yeah,
Double
I said,
D,
yeah, okay. Anyway,
Double D,
sir,
I love you. I love you, Double D. Can I give you a big kiss and hug? You lovely person. Yeah.
a big what? Let me say hello to Swin. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, man.
Here's an interesting note. You want to hear something? I don't know if
Go
you know
ahead.
this or not, Dougie. For someone who doesn't care about the views, you've got over 250,000 views on your channel. Do you know that?
No, I did not.
261,038. That's how many views you got on your channel.
So at this rate, in 15 years, I'll have 1 million views.
Have you been doing this 15 years already?
I've been doing it for 5.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The way the
Now, but I
world's
haven't been.
going,
I
mate.
haven't actually. My first live streams, I did probably 6 months after I came into
Yeah,
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I came into YouTube. I think it was June of 2020. So it's
Right.
like 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, man. But
Sometime
Double
before,
D,
after a few months, I
double
started doing live streams, and then I started doing panels.
Double D, you've got to realize
Yep.
it's like the
Yep.
Moore's law when it comes to the internet, right? When you make a fucking video and everybody goes, "Oh dear, nice, come on, hurry," it goes viral. If not viral, it goes semi-viral. If it's not semi-viral, it's just a fucking cold. You know what I mean? Even a cold
I
gets a
never,
fucking on the internet.
I never did anything that I would ever consider was like a viral video. No, I never get like millions of views. Right? If something's viral, everybody everywhere is watching it. That's not me. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
Now,
what
Like
I
I
you said
hope
I
for a
said,
got
tornado for.
261. You said I got
even
261,000 views.
even
Divide that by
even
5
if
years. That's what?
even
That's
Double D,
50,000.
even if
Go
it
ahead.
becomes like a code, a common code, at least it's a very communicable common code, and we all love it. Double D, very nice. Yes.
Hello, Tasha. So if I
Hey,
get
Tasha.
50,000 views a year, is what you're saying, Fishy Things? Is that a lot?
I don't know. I don't know. I just
25,000 in 6 months,
Seems pretty
12 and
decent.
a half thousand in 3 months.
I'm in a video with
So
20,000.
that's about four some odd thousand a month. Doesn't sound like a shitload, does it? But
what I'm actually impressed with
Well,
is your long form videos seem to regularly get several hundred views. That's impressive, I think.
Well, that's pretty
yeah,
good.
no
Mm.
idea.
well,
Okay.
In fact, one of your long form videos here
technically,
has got over 1,000 views on it. Poor Terry
well,
B. That got
yeah,
that.
man.
I think that's your best
Yeah.
video so far. It is. That's your
But
best video. The one you did for Terry B.
Okay.
Technically, can't Double D get monetized now because he's on so much
Hello,
viewing
Luke.
hours?
Technically, I could have got monetized a long time ago, but in reality, I'm never going to get monetized ever.
I
Thank
made it
you.
off.
Thank
And
I
that's by
made it
chance.
How
off
would you
of
host a panel with YouTube's rules?
I'm not going to
yes.
monetize my channel. Period. End of story.
Yeah, there's
Thank
like
you,
no
I'm not
way.
Double
here.
D.
Like,
I'm not
Thank
going to be here
you.
trying to make money.
Thank you.
I'm not going to have
Thank you.
memberships. I'm not going to ask people to give me money. I'm never going to do any of that.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Double D. I
TKM.
really
I
do.
said that 17 years ago. I've changed my mind nowadays.
Your
Yeah.
channel.
Nowadays, I'm like, I'm burning money. I'm like, fuck this.
TMK, is that you?
In my 30s, I'm like, fuck this.
TKM?
Teenage me was an idiot.
No, listen, if you monetize, they're gonna run ads. They're
Mhm.
gonna
Yeah.
they're gonna tell you you have to give them certain time, whatever. I don't want anyone telling me. Let me see what CKM is here. Yes, okay. Up you come.
Well,
You know what's interesting about your channel that I've
No
never seen
way.
on any other channel before is that your regular long form videos get more views than your shorts do. I've
I
never
don't
seen
really
that on
make
any
much
channel
videos
ever
or
but
shorts,
yours.
though.
Huh?
no.
TKM. I don't make. If you look, I don't have too many videos or shorts.
Right.
And the other thing I don't do, I have my daily stream on the porch. I don't
Yeah.
leave those posted. I only leave those up for a day and I take them down.
So what do you do those for? My wife and I were talking about that earlier. We're like, what's with the porch streams? What's the point of those? Not I'm
Just
not trying to be.
give people a place to go talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I was wondering because like
33%.
you don't want to get monetized,
No.
The fuck?
so you don't really care
I'm,
about the watch
I'm,
hour. So it's like
do you
I
know?
wonder why
Do
he's
you
doing
know
those
what?
porch streams.
Do you know what? When you get monetized, when people give you live donations, yes, you're quite right. YouTube and some other fucking,
Let-
let's just say, Yamakas take a fucking big percent of it. I mean,
I think it's
what's their
30%.
fucking
Yeah.
fuck?
CKM, where'd you go?
Can you hear
No
me?
way. It's CKM. No way. No fucking way.
What's
Can you
up,
hear me?
CKM?
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Yeah,
you.
Yep.
we hear you.
Oh, dude,
Can't see you.
I,
Or
I
you're
Holy
at
shit.
I've
Holy
been
shit.
I've been dying to talk to this beer dude.
who beard?
Yeah, I don't know why my camera's not working.
Oh.
Holy shit. Holy.
How you doing, beard?
CK,
Oh, I'm doing
CKM
great.
music. Do you have a big beard also, CK?
I have I do have a beard, but I am not retired. Like I can't compete with this fucking dude.
Hello, Tasha.
I don't know
CK,
the
let
Damn.
me ask you a question.
Yes.
How old
Hey,
are you?
Tasha.
Huh?
How old are you?
52.
How much you said?
I said 52.
52. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Just asking.
So you got
Oh.
into
You don't
music when you
sound
were
52.
7 years old? Is that right?
I started what?
You got into music when you were
I'm
7 years
59.
old then, yeah?
I was 8.
8. Okay. All right. My math is off
I
a little
started
bit.
playing saxophone when I was 8.
Okay. Yeah, you said
Yeah.
83. So yeah. Okay. All right.
But now I
You
play
say the saxophone. Do you play the saxophone? Is it an alto or a
Tasha?
bass?
Yeah, I do
Tasha
then.
came up and went down. I don't know
The
why.
saxophone.
Ooh, okay. That was nimble.
So
That was
CKM. Hello,
yes.
Cleo.
Yeah, but that was a
CKM.
serious question.
How long have you been
That
in
was a
YouTube?
serious question. Sorry, Douglas, Double D. That was a serious question. Do you play an alto or a bass?
Oh,
CKM.
I have an
Remember,
alto sax. I'm sorry. Yes, alto. I was confused by too many people talking at once and
Yeah.
your British accent, I presume.
yeah, man.
Are you British?
I'm all
There you go,
British.
girl.
I'm all
How long
fucking
have you been in
British.
YouTube, CKM?
Yeah,
How long have I
right.
been on YouTube?
Yeah, in YouTube. I've been in about 5 years myself. Before that, I didn't know nothing for YouTube. I didn't know anything about it.
Well, the bands I used to be in, we didn't use YouTubes. I've been on since like 2012, I think. I was
Okay.
like, we did what was that one thing where you had 7 friends, MySpace?
I don't.
That's what I did too. I did that too.
I am.
Ribbit.
I am very
Ribbit.
low tech, and I didn't do any social media before YouTube. And I'm very low tech. I don't know anything about it. You know what I mean? I really don't. So you play in a band, right?
Not in a band. I just do everything myself.
Yeah.
Okay. I met you at Beards.
He is the
Like,
band.
I don't know, a few weeks ago, maybe more
Yeah.
recent. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you
You
are
met
you
Beard
that
in Beard in YouTube?
are you that Sasquatch man who travels the United States? Are
I
you
am not.
Sasquatch with the
I am not a
saxophone?
I am not a Sasquatch.
You're not
He's actually
Sasquatch.
a Yeti hunter. He likes to hunt Yetis.
I mean, I'm pretty tall, but I'm not a Sasquatch.
Now, when
So
you
let me
hunt
ask
squash,
Beard.
do you do
Sasquatch.
it for food or for sport?
Wait, what?
Beard, you had questions for CKM? You seemed excited when he came up.
I'm excited to like actually talk to him. It's crazy.
Okay. Well, take a turn talking to him then.
Yeah,
He's
I don't want to take over, but like, I've been like talking to this. Well, not talking, but texting with this dude. Like, like in his chat and shit. I play guitar. He plays guitar. And this is the first time I've seen this motherfucker on panel, so I had to come up and talk
Oh,
to
there
him.
you go.
Oh
I don't,
yeah.
I don't understand why you don't have an avatar showing though, but I guess that's fine.
Well, because I wanted to turn my camera on because I wanted to play something for you. I wanted Beard to but I don't know. It won't go on. Let me go back to that.
Your camera won't go on. I don't know why.
No, so how do you stop cam? Oh, there's my little bicycle wheel.
That's the little bicycle. That's better than a black screen, I think.
I guess so.
I don't know. I don't know why. I'll tell you. Listen, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Are you on a laptop?
No, I'm on a desktop. I don't use laptops.
You're on a
A
desktop.
versus a
You might not have a
laptop.
camera built in.
Phone.
Do you have a built-in camera on your desktop?
No, I have like
Let
a
me cover
separate
my
camera.
camera up now because Edward
Does
Snowden
it have a lens
says
cover?
all
Wait.
cameras need to be
Wait.
covered
Does
up.
the camera have a lens cover that can slide?
No, when I go into my if I go into my Discord, I can see my camera, but when I'm on here, it doesn't work. I don't know why.
Okay, I don't know why. That's
So let me have a waffle here, please, Double Dog. And I'm not talking about potatoes and chicken and waffles. I'm just talking about a
You
jack.
want a blue waffle? You want a blue waffle?
So retired beard and CK music and music. Oh dear. So you want to measure beers and you're talking about playing guitars.
Yes.
Ding 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 ding. Fair enough.
That's more like a
Fair
banjo.
enough.
That's a goddamn banjo. That's a
I have a
That's a
banjo.
I
banjo
I,
skull.
know,
Yeah.
I know that, I know that. But anyway, it's still a guitar, basically. What the
I
fuck
think
is
that's called
strings,
dueling banjos.
man?
Act.
I mean, I guess every stringed instrument is technically a guitar, but I mean,
Right, that's true.
a lute.
A
and
ukulele.
lute. There we go.
Or a nude, or a nude,
What about a
an
harp?
ood.
What about a harp? It's 5 feet tall, 3 feet wide, and you play it like this, right?
I guess
Sounds like
technically a harp
sounds
is
like my
a
ex-wife.
guitar, right?
A harp's more like a piano
Hold on, let me-
than a guitar,
I'm
isn't
gonna
it?
Google this.
Sounded like your ex-wife.
Come
Okay, I got
on.
that.
Right. Double D, have you ever heard of an ood before?
I have an oud.
What?
What? You really do? The
Yes, I do. I have
Your
I have
thing is
Cloud Kicker. What's up, Cloud Kicker?
I
In
have a
Doctor Who, the Oots were an alien species of a Serbian race.
I have a
Oh,
Turkish oud. Here, I'll
There you
drop.
Nice
Ooh.
one.
Here, you want to hear me play one? I'll drop the. I'll drop a link in
Yeah,
the chat.
man, I'd
It's a
love
song
to
I
hear you
played
play
an oud
the
on.
oud. I would
Yeah.
absolutely love you to hear the play the oud, mate. I really
All
would.
right. Here, let me get
What's
the.
the most unusual instrument that you have?
I would say a Turkish oud. Not. I don't know. A lot of people even know what the hell that is. It's a
I
very.
only
weird-
just
What about
learned
a
it from
mouth
a
harp?
lady.
Anyone here play the mouth harp?
I have.
That
Yeah,
thing
but
that you twang?
a
mouth harp.
harmonica? Are you talking about a harmonica?
No,
A-
not a harmonica.
A juice
A
harp.
mouth harp.
Yeah, a juice
It
harp.
looks like a pear,
Yeah,
right? It's
man,
got the frame
that's
shaped
called a
like a pear.
juice harp. It's
It's
called
got
a
a
juice
wire
harp.
you
I'm
twang
blowing
with
into
your
some
thumb.
jugs. Does that count?
Thank you, Dutchman.
So I got the
Anyway,
definition. Now, a harp would not fit the criteria for a guitar because in order for it to be a guitar, it actually has to have a fretted fingerboard as well as strings.
Okay, it's
indeed, it
not a
needs to be
guitar.
a
Yeah.
So there
stringed
you go.
instrument. A stringed instrument.
With a
So what
fretted
does my
fingerboard.
guitar become when I take the frets off of it then? Is it just
Something else.
is it just like a acoustic noise device then?
I
Thank
suppose
you,
it'd be like a
Cloud Kicker.
cajon, maybe.
You see,
Huh.
Cloud
Right,
Kicker knows I'm not nuts.
somebody
Right?
promised me to play the oud, and if you've never
Hey
heard
nerd,
an
welcome
oud
back.
before, you want to listen to the guy that's going to play an oud because
Okay.
an
I'm down to
oud.
listen to some oud. Can we all be quiet and hear some oud?
Okay. I am
Okay,
not.
let's be quiet then.
I am in my studio. I do not have my oud with me, but I dropped a link of a song that I played an oud on, and you'll hear it.
Well, do you have to be nude to play the oud?
It
You don't
helps. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely
Yeah.
helps.
I believe that.
Yeah.
It's that way with any instrument, really.
Yeah.
Beard's not wrong.
Most instruments. Some like like the theremin, you have to be naked because even your clothes can interfere with it.
Oh,
So
beard.
Sure, you got to play the theremin naked. I need a theremin.
A pheromone.
You get
A
a theremin.
pheromone. Could you imagine fucking
I mean, if
shouting?
you're still in the chat,
Dude, play the
got that down. I need
pheromone.
a theremin.
Yo, beard. They make that theremin thing in a guitar pick that you hold in the palm of your hand, and you just move your hand across the strings while you fret the instrument, and it does that for you.
holy crap!
I bet
I
there's
saw-
an app you could download and just use your phone as a theremin.
You're probably not wrong.
But
I think the guitar one sounds better because you need I need to find a room to control it in.
My
Yeah.
apologies. Electromagnetic field interference between one electrode and another. Oh dear. Well.
Is that the first electronic instrument?
The old lady now.
I thought it was a keytar.
No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
CK Music. You sing and write lyrics as well?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
So the question is this: CKM, were you going to play something?
Oh, I was gonna play something for Beard, but my camera doesn't work. So
No. Well, you can't just play. You don't have to have your camera open.
no, the whole thing was I tuned it to Open A and I wanted to show him something, but I mean
Okay.
it's not going to sound the same. It's not going to be the same if
Right,
you can't see me do it.
right. You know what?
You wanted to teach
You
me
know what?
something.
Before you
Well,
carry
could you maybe
on,
switch to use your phone instead?
No, dude, that's I don't know. My
go
guitar.
fuck yourself.
I'm sitting
Go
in a
fuck
studio.
yourself with
Gotcha.
AI.
I got you.
Go fuck
Hold
yourself
on.
with open AI.
I can
Fucking
mute that
AI.
guy.
Fucking do one. Fucking AI. You're a bunch of cunts, AI.
Vanguard, man.
All right. All right.
That guy's
That
just
sounded good. You were playing something. I heard it. It sounded good, CKM.
yeah. I was just John Lennon over here started talking. And I didn't want to interrupt him.
John Lennon.
The British guy.
The British guy.
Right.
I'm just breaking
Magic of the people. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, a little something, something.
Well, that
Bravo.
sounded very nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you much.
So how did you meet Beard? You just ran into him in YouTube, randomly going through the streams, or what?
No, without saying too much, me and Beard have a mutual friend,
Okay.
Yep.
and she turned me on to him, and she's like, "I think you'll like this guy." And you know, how long have we been chatting there, Beard? Like a couple months, probably.
A couple months. 5 months comes to my mind, but I think that
Yeah, it's probably pretty close.
it might be wrong. It might be like 10 months, and I thought 5 months, 10 months ago. So that's always possible.
Yeah, I'm on shrooms, so I don't know what time is. So all good.
You lucky duck. Beard is he's a very intriguing guy. Pardon me talking about you like you're not here, but very intriguing.
I'm still waiting for CKM to play some Freebird. We need
Freebird?
Play Freebird. I know your request.
Is that
I
Leonard
think I'm
Skinner?
gonna hit you with a guitar
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, Freebird, Leonard Skinner.
Or at least the Juicy Fruit. Can you play the Juicy Fruit?
Listen, James will sing it for you.
You get your skates shined up, put a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move you.
If we're gonna play
Coming up,
Freebird,
Louis.
I mean, isn't Simple Man the better song than Freebird?
Oh, you know who does a great
Yes.
version of Simple Man is
Wait,
Giant
yes.
Young.
Let me just answer your
I'd say
question.
two
Yes.
steps.
no
Simple
Deftones.
Man is a better song
Oh, I
than Freebird.
bet. I bet they do. Sorry.
Absolutely.
I don't really
For
play
God's
other.
sake, don't
I
push
don't.
their way
Check that out. I'd love to
I
hear
don't-
the Deftones do
I
something.
don't play other people's music though.
Good call.
I learn it just to learn shit, but I don't really. I write all my own stuff really.
That's cool. So does Beard.
I don't. Yeah, I guess write it would be. I guess.
I'm really into recording and shit.
You know, you're talking about Simple Man, Shinedown, the band Shinedown. Does a good
Mhm.
job.
TKM, you have a studio. Are you making money with your music?
Only once.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah. No. Do you ever hear of a band called Jedi Mind Tricks?
Not nope. James has.
I heard of them. It's a rap group. They're a rap group. Jedi Mind Tricks.
Yeah, I did a lot of guitar shit for them. I grew up with that kid. But other than that, I just do it because I like it, you know? Like, yeah, I don't. I used to like play in clubs and tour and shit, but it's
When
it's
you
not
play
fun.
in a club, you should make a few bucks, right?
Yeah, but you don't.
You don't.
I just like making music. I don't really care
The
about
cost of travel.
performing. I'm not much of a performer. I just like, I don't know.
I remember my uncle's boyfriend. He was in a punk band in Phoenix in the like late '70s, and he talked about that. Just like the whole time they were just like in a van going to places eating like cans of beans. And
Oh, it's
it was a
horrible.
terrible experience.
That's fucking awful, dude.
And it wasn't really, like punk was, the late '70s. Punk hadn't really taken off too much in the valley, so they weren't making any money. So, and he just stopped doing it. I gotta find their music. It's pretty cool.
Inagata Devita by Slayer is the best version of Inagata Devita. Their Gurf.
I asked him about like the Sun City Girls and stuff, which were another like punk like early one there, and he's like, oh, I've never heard of them. And I'm like, you didn't hear about this massive band that was doing the same thing as you in the same place? Doesn't make any sense to me.
What state do you live in, CKM? If you don't mind my asking.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, baby, all day long.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a self-doxer. It's okay. My name is Craig. You can call me Craig.
That's fine. I live in New York. I live in Nyack. You know where Nyack is?
Absolutely.
Up here in New York.
Did you just say that you're a self-doctor?
Yeah, self-doxer. It means I don't care who knows who I am or where I live.
I'm the same way. I don't give a fuck. I give my email out. A lot of people have my phone number. Everybody knows my real name.
Yeah, fuck.
Live stream, listen, from my porch.
Yo,
right? People in chat have said, "Oh, I came by your house on Google Maps." I'm like, "That's great. What do you think of it?" You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I was the one that pooped in your mailbox there, Doug.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, so Doug, you're up off
I just don't care.
Doug's up off the Sawmill Parkway.
Yeah. No, that's actually across the river. That's in Westchester.
Dude, that fucking
I'm in
road
Rockland
is
County.
wild.
You know where the Tappan Zee Bridge is, right?
Of course.
Okay, I'm on the west side of the Tappan Zee Bridge. Sawmill River Parkway is on the east side in Westchester.
Okay, word. Yeah.
But you're close. You're very close.
Yeah, I know that area. Being a Philly boy, I used to run up there and do some shit.
Yeah, I've been to Philly. My dad grew up in Ambler. He didn't grow up there. My dad, when he was young, they lived in Ambler for a few years.
My daughter was born there.
In Ambler.
Yeah.
So I would go by shows. There's that club down there, North by Northwest, down in Germantown.
Oh, I know it very well. I've played there. Yeah.
You played there? Okay.
Yeah.
I've been to a few other clubs. I don't remember all the names to watch music in Philly. You know?
Like JC Dobbs on South Street.
Back in the 80s, I think, or maybe the 70s, we ate at Bookbinders.
Oh, I know Bookbinders. Yeah, in Old City.
Yeah, but it's not the greatest place anymore. It's not good like it used to be, right?
Oh, dude, no, it's totally gentrified. You have to be a billionaire to live there. Yeah, like you're talking like Chestnut, Walnut, like 2nd and 3rd Street.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you're talking 80s, have you ever been to the Revival? It's a club. It was a bank off of 2nd and Market.
Yeah, no, not that I remember. I don't remember all the places I've been to see music in Philadelphia.
Yeah, man, I just like the Dead Milkman.
But I remember North by Northwest in Germantown because the name, I don't know why I remember that. But, it's easier to remember, maybe. I live stream some live music on my channel. If you look through, you'll see some live music in there that I've live streamed.
I'll be right back.
Oh, we lost Vanguard. That's what happened. When did Vanguard leave us?
I don't know.
When his Viking ship showed up.
Listen, Vanguard, the man who sold the world was David Bowie. That wasn't Nirvana. Right?
Nirvana covered it. So he was.
Yeah, I know.
Cobain
That
was a
don't
big
count.
Bowie fan for sure.
That don't count.
Dude,
are you guys talking about the lead singer of Weezer? The lead
I
singer?
like Vanguard dropping all the Nirvana. Hey, Vanguard, that club I just mentioned, JC Dobbs, I saw Nirvana in there 3 weeks before Nevermind came out. There was like fucking 12 people in that place. And I was like, who the
That
hell are
sounds
these?
awesome.
Yeah, it was during the Bleach tour. And I was like, who are these guys? And I was like, holy shit. The next time they came to Philly, it was 5,000. The next time they came, it was like 30,000.
Yeah, I've never seen Nirvana, but I did catch Fish up on the Killington Road back in the mid '80s, and there was like 30 people in the bar.
Yeah,
They're
I saw
gonna open for 50 Fest.
Right? And actually, Fish is doing sold out shows in the fucking big stadiums now, right?
You should have had a little bit of teen spirit, then you could have seen a Nirvana concert.
I think Nirvana's best performances were when they covered other songs. Honestly,
I wish Kurt Cobain had made like outsider noise music at some point because he was so sick of the music industry. I'm like, it probably would have happened.
Oh,
He's
Beard.
probably sick and tired of being a heroin addict.
Beard, did you ever hear his album called
right?
D7?
I need to listen to that.
Yeah, you should listen to D7 by Nirvana. It's like a bootleg. I'll try to get you a copy of it and try to see if I can send it to you. It's fucking just total noise music the entire time. Like,
oh, I have to. Oh,
yeah, when they were greasy before they got all pop. Not that they got pop, but whatever, you know.
yeah, just a little more mainstream.
Tool was another band I saw at that club before they got big. When they were still on that first album, that Opiate. And then the next time I saw them was 2 years ago in Louisville, Kentucky at a festival, and there were 160,000 people there. So it was a little different.
That's a different vibe.
Yeah, dude, it's so cool when you can see a band where you can like drink with them at the bar and they're just like living.
Because they're just regular people, you know?
Yeah.
It's just...
And then all of a sudden, like, they blow the fuck up, and you're like, oh my God. I saw that dude in a room with 12 people.
Yeah, I saw Widespread Panic in a bar opening for Little Women.
Damn.
I want to say it was probably 1990, maybe.
And
Right?
then,
Widespread
yeah,
Panic was opening for Little Women. They were the opening act.
Wow.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, right?
I wish Edwin was around and joining. Edwin's been to so many rap shows.
You know who else I saw open for Jerry Joseph, which was Little Women. But after Little Women broke up, he was his band's called the Jack Mormons. Who else I saw open for those guys was Drive By Truckers.
I've heard of them, yeah.
Oh, Drive By Truckers have hit the big time now, I think. What's up, LD? Good to see you, buddy.
I found it crazy. What was it, the time in Kansas City when Deerhoof were playing, and I almost went to see them? They were playing this bar that was fairly small, too, and I'm like, this is no, like, they might not be that big of a band, but they're a really famous band. Like, I'm like, that has to be crazy to see a noise show in a small room like that.
Yeah. I know you like the Mariners, Brian. We got James Oliver. James, I think you chased Vanguard off my panel.
Oh, possibly, man.
No woman's ever going to stop me from going to a noise show now. So I'll make her go with me.
Thank you, gal pal. Yeah. Interjecting their baseball likes and dislikes.
I liked playing baseball when I was a kid, but I never really got into watching it.
I love watching baseball.
Do you?
Yeah, I've been to a few games because I live close to the city. I've seen the Yankees and the Mets a few times each, but not much. I never got really into I did collect baseball. Back, I had a complete season of Topps cards, like 1974, Like
wow.
all the cards that came out. And back then they had like the checklist. And of course I had the checklist all marked off. I didn't take good care of my cards. One day, probably by like 1980, and I had the cards all in a shoebox. I had them in order, the different teams. But I think it got sold at the garage sale when I wasn't home once.
Oof.
74
I like an
season
aggr-
tops. Yeah.
I don't like a slow baseball game, but if both teams are playing pretty aggressive, it's fun to watch.
Hello, Shani. Thank you for coming.
And I love the food at stadiums. That's always. And the MLB loves their foodie fans. So.
You guys want to hear a great baseball story? And I swear to fuck it's true and I can prove it.
I'll take your
You
word for
got
it. Yeah.
pictures? You got pictures?
Yeah, you don't got to prove nothing. Just tell the story.
So,
We need pictures.
Need a
My-
tattoo.
do you guys know? You ever hear of a baseball player named Richie Ashburn?
Negative.
No.
No, I don't know. Nothing that jumps to mind. Nicole, don't take it personally. I just removed the comment because we don't need to hear all of that. That's all. But don't take it personally.
Okay, so he played for the Phillies and the Mets.
Okay?
So my older brother is adopted. So we're in high school, and my parents come to me and my brother. Well, they come to my brother, and they're like, "Hey, you're you're adopted, and the family has this weird disease, and you need to be tested for it." So my brother's like, "Okay," takes a test. Turns out he doesn't have the gene. Then my dad says to him, "This man wants to meet you. He's your paternal grandfather." So it turns out my brother, my adopted brother, is the grandson of Richie Ashburn, who was a Hall of Fame baseball player.
Oh, shit.
And the last couple of
Damn.
years of his life, when me and my brother would go to the Phillies games here in Philadelphia, and like we would sit with him he was the guy who talked on the radio.
Okay.
It was really fucking
Okay.
cool.
Oh wow.
That's
So like,
that is cool.
so you would go to the games and he would listen to his grandfather talk. Is that
No,
what-
my brother's grandfather was the voice of the Philadelphia Phillies on the radio. So we would sit in the booth with him as teenagers while he was calling the games.
Wow.
Hello,
Yeah.
Lisa.
Whoa.
Like that's,
That's a
my
pretty cool
grandfather
story,
talking.
man.
Yeah, and my brother got to go when he got inducted into the Hall of Fame for baseball. My brother got to go up to the ceremony and meet Mike Schmidt and all these guys. Like, it's pretty
Okay.
fucking cool.
Heck
That's
yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah, so that's my baseball story. It's weird, but
I
I
was
know a
an
guy.
assistant baseball coach once.
I know a guy. He
What's all
tells a
that?
story
Nothing impressive.
about Philly, the baseball game in Philly. I don't know what year, but I want to say it must have been the late 60s or early 70s. And he got arrested streaking across the field.
That's a story.
That's the story. That's what he told me. My buddy Louis Centrilla. He said he did it on a dare.
Well, at least he had a good reason.
Ran out naked on the field and got arrested.
Is that what he told the cops too? It was a dare. What was I supposed to do?
I imagine so. What would you tell him?
Right.
But, I mean,
Yeah,
how are you
yeah.
going to explain? How are you going to explain yourself, right?
You can't really. You can't. There's nothing that really justifies that.
Tazzy Joe is live. Thank you, Dutchman.
You know what? I don't got a baseball story, but my old boss where I used to work, he used to play professional hockey with the NHL. His name
There
was.
you go.
Okay.
who do you play for?
Do you have any teeth?
Oh, I never asked. I never asked him. He didn't want to get asked about his past. I was told not to ask him about hockey questions. The main boss of the company.
The closest thing I got to a sports story, and it's going to be pretty lame, but this is what we're doing, so here we go. My uncle's best friend was a professional NFL quarterback for 15 years, but was never a starter the entire time.
Your uncle's
My uncle's best friend. My uncle's
Yeah.
best friend was a quarterback in the NFL for like 15 years, and he was never a starter. He was just a backup for like, I don't know, 6 or 7 different NFL teams.
What was his name?
Dave Craig.
Doesn't ring a bell.
That's because he wasn't a starter ever. He was just a backup. I think he
I wanna
actually
say
played
thank
in like
you,
a handful of games. I don't know.
Thank you,
Thought it was a lame
CK.
story. That's all I got.
I don't know where you went, but thank you for coming up.
I didn't even
Okay,
know.
I worked with a guy. I'm a union iron worker, right? And I worked with a guy. He worked, with me on the job. He was also a union iron worker. He
Oh,
grew up and
CKM
went to high
disappeared.
school out on Long Island with Boomer Esiason.
Oh wow, now that's something,
And like they were friends ever since they were kids.
right?
I don't know that got him anything. Maybe it got him some tickets.
I don't think I've ever known anyone famous.
was big shit for like 4 or 5 years, right? And then, like all other NFL players, he gets a little bit old. His knees get a little bad, right?
My grandpa was a professional football player in the 1920s, about 1925.
Do you know what
And he
team he
was.
played on?
No, that was the same year.
I
my
need to
dad-
find that information. Yeah,
Sorry,
it was in
John?
Arkansas.
Oh, I said, wasn't that the year you were born? In the
1925.
Fucking Benjamin looking ass. Mr. Benjamin Franklin looking ass.
Who do you
But
go
he
to
was
school
like-
with, Garf?
He was like 6'6" and like 300 pounds at the time, so he was definitely.
I saw
The football
the
player.
other day I was in Minnesota. I saw my ex-wife's uncle Denny, who went to high school in Hibbing, Minnesota. He was there.
Take care, CKM.
Bob Dylan was there in the high school, and he said Dylan was a few years older than him. Was a hood, HOOD. He said, "Yeah, he was a hood," and I'm like, "A hood?" Like I think like a gangster. I'm like, "What do you mean a hood?" He said, "Well, he wore a black leather coat and smoked cigarettes.
Sounds accurate.
Huh.
That made him a hood." His
Well,
name
there
was
you go.
Robert Zimmerman at the
Like
time. Of course,
hoodlum.
I guess
It
I was
wasn't
a hood
Bob
for a
Dylan.
while too. Actually, I wear black
James?
leather coats and smoke cigarettes.
Oh, I'm
James?
saying it. If you ever get Too Tall Rob back up on your panel, he has a cool story of him meeting Willie Nelson in a jail.
Yeah.
He was saying him and Neil fuck, I can't even say the name now.
Young
Neil
Diamond.
Wilson.
I don't know.
Neil Peart, the drummer from Rush.
Oh,
Neil-
okay.
Neil
Okay.
Wilson. A famous guitar country dude, Neil Wilson. Oh, Willie Nelson. That's what I
Oh, there we go.
Neil Wilson.
Too Tall Rob is the only person that could have that story, and I'd actually believe it. So
Oh, he was saying
Yeah,
he was jailed. He's with Neil.
Willie Nelson.
Damn it.
I do actually have a famous story. I don't know what the hell you call it of a musician that no one's gonna believe, but I'll just say it because I think that's what we're doing right now, right?
Sure.
I bet
So,
fishy.
I wrote a song like, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago and had it on MySpace. And that song appeared on the radio, performed by Eminem and Rihanna, actually. And I don't know how they got the song, but it was all my lyrics, word for word. Obviously, I don't know if they're people or whatever
Where
found
would
it.
they have heard it?
MySpace.
On MySpace, I guess. I don't know.
A lot of famous artists did
And
that.
you wrote the song.
I wrote the song. It was originally a rock song, and they turned it into like a pop rap thing.
And you.
Oh, what's the name of the
You didn't
song?
sue them.
I love the way you lie to me,
Yeah.
or love
You
the way you
didn't-
lie. Yeah,
You didn't
I wrote
sue them.
that song. How could you sue him?
the MySpace thing, MySpace basically had the rights to your music, so these famous artists
MySpace.
would come and steal songs all the time.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah,
So you
that's actually
basically you get your music out to people, but you'd also fuck yourself by uploading
Let
to
me ask you a
MySpace.
question.
Right.
So
Couldn't you have approached Eminem in a friendly way, not looking for
you tell him
money?
to go shove it up his
that
ass.
out of your
But
mind.
nobody from Wisconsin
You
even
could have called
approached
him on the phone
Eminem,
or emailed them and sent him a letter and
friendly
said,
or not.
"Listen, I'm not going to sue you or nothing, but just I want you to know I wrote that."
And actually,
You
I
know,
will add, there is a caveat to this. So what's interesting about that is the parts that Eminem sings in that song, I did not write. But every single word that Rihanna sings in that song was word for word my song. So Eminem, I don't know if he wrote his own little part in that song, but and the whole concept and all the other lyrics, all the choruses and all that were all stuff that I wrote word for word.
fuck. He owes you a lot of Mount Spaghetti. He owes you some Mount.
I'd say that's Rihanna. Then Eminem was doing kind of his thing, listening to music that really inspired him and writing lyrics to it. Like
you might want to approach them and say, "Hey, Rihanna," then, and say, "Hey, Rihanna, I'm glad you liked my song."
Dougie, how does a nobody from Wisconsin approach Rihanna? How do I go about
Everybody's
that?
got a telephone.
I'll do it for you.
An email. I'm not
You just
telling
got to
you.
show the proof. You got the lyrics still written down somewhere.
She's got a fan
It's
club or
on
something.
MySpace, which is now like fudged.
I don't know what MySpace is. So.
Oh, it was like what Facebook is now, but back then it was like Facebook and YouTube before Facebook and YouTube got big.
Right over my head, but yeah, okay.
I'll have
you
to.
Left people so in MySpace, you would leave people messages. Is that right?
Well, you could post videos just like you do on YouTube. You know what I mean? And you could post like MP3s and songs and stuff.
Would
and
you
so
talk to
it was in
people?
band, and we made a song. We performed it. You know, we recorded it on this old 8-track player, and put it up on MySpace along with some other songs too. And then it was, I don't know, like 5 years later, that song I heard it on the. It was actually my first wife who told me, because she knew my whole book of poetry. She knew all my MySpace songs and everything. She was like, "Babe, you are not gonna believe this, but you got to hear this song." And I was like, "Oh my god!" Once I heard it, I was like, "They stole my song." And every time I've ever heard that song played anywhere, I just turned to whoever's in the room. I'm like, "I wrote this song." I don't know, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm echoing.
We're in stadium mode.
Oh, Jimbo has the echo.
It's me.
You got the.
It's not actually annoying, I don't think.
It catches me off guard.
It would seem great if someone started singing right now. I bet you they would sound like a rock star.
Yeah, that was. I thought that my version was better than their version, honestly, but that's because I wrote it.
Hey, Twit.
What's up, Twit?
But then at the same time, like a piece of me was also like, not only I was mad that it got stolen, but I was also honored that it was good enough to get stolen. If you know what I mean. Like good enough to get stolen by like famous people and then be on the radio for like a year. It still comes on the radio sometimes.
Your music is really good, so
thank you.
Yo, you want to trade bags there, Jimbo? You want to trade
for a little while, and then we'll trade back.
Yeah, they taste like fucking buffalo wings. Those buffalo chips.
You want that?
I'm not sure if you guys had the company Yum Yum, the chips Yum Yum.
I have not.
They had a buffalo wing flavored chip. That's what that tasted like.
That would probably just upset me and make me want to go get some actual buffalo wings.
Oh, they're fucking delicious. They're fucking delicious. Oh, I had a Paps earlier there. I just had a Paps. And now I'm on the Bush.
I drink Diet Dr. Pepper, and now I'm drinking Diet Pepsi. I'm being radical tonight.
You're being savage. You're being
old school Mountain Dew.
The sugar is worse for you than the sugar.
I could take an energy shot. Be extra
How
savage.
many energy shots have you taken today, Beard?
One.
Oh, just one? Because you were threatening a lot on your last live that you were going to do another one.
Oh, I won't actually do it. That's crazy.
Just threats.
I might as well do hard drugs at that point. Like
Right.
I'll be right back.
hard drugs with beard.
But once you're approaching like 5 to 6 Red Bulls a day, you may as well just cut it out and start doing meth, you know?
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Well, I don't like to go to the doctor because ever since I was a little boy, they always tell me that I should do meth. So that's why I don't go to the hospital. Where did everyone go? Why is it just me now? What do you got going on, Jimbo? What are you doing?
I'm just sitting around drinking beer tonight.
All right.
Hanging out here, just being a panel whore.
All right. How do you feel about that?
Oh, man, it's hard work.
Yeah.
Smoking on something nice, it looks like.
I was smoking on something nice. Tonight I've got hash, and I got an unbroken eighth of flour.
Oh, gotta smoke on that hash, though. Ooh,
Yeah.
love me some hash.
Yeah, I got
Well, I
hash.
mean, you should probably work your way up, though, right? You probably start on the flour and then do the hash. You wouldn't want to start with the hash and then do the flour, right?
Hash. I sell the flour.
I usually
How
mix-
insane do you want to get?
Maybe not too insane. I don't know.
Do you want to be fishing in the dark, like with bells all tied to you,
I do that just
pretending
for fun
you're the
sober
fishing
sometimes.
line?
You know, in the vape that I'm using right now, there's liquid diamonds. They call it liquid diamond.
I got pure HHC.
I just have tobacco. I feel inadequate right now.
Well, we do need a sober designated driver there, Fishy. You
I
can
ain't
be our
driving anywhere.
designated driver.
I'll drive. I'm not drinking any alcohol.
There you go.
Oh, that's some nice keep. You got a nice little keep stash.
Oh,
That's hash.
nice.
That's bubble hash.
Oh, that's hash. Nice.
Yeah, that's bubble hash.
Looks like Keith. It looks like you're showing Keith right now.
Hello, Ernie.
Oh, that's bubble hash. It's like about 53, 52, 53% here. I'll find out.
Ernie, yeah, it's the girls' night out. The girls all went out. Ain't no girls here. Girls' night out.
I don't know.
Night out tonight.
Dougie does have a pair of double D's. Dougie does
That's
have
why
a
there's no
nice
girls
pair
here.
of double D's.
Yeah, this is 51.
No,
No
Dougie-
women allowed, though.
He's on panel. He has double
Well, we had
D's.
some girls here. Emmykins is here. Gal Pal's here, if she was. There's been a few.
Nerdwitch
On the
is here.
panel.
Nerdwitch is here. Tasha came up.
Yeah, where's New River at?
Yeah, that's beard wax. Someone said that's beard wax in your container there.
Smoke some beard wax, and man, I bet you my beard wax is better than yours.
I
Beard
think
wax.
the girls are having like a secret side talk every time they keep deleting their messages that they're saying to each other.
They're trying to find out who's the cutest dude on panel.
I'm not gonna worry much about it.
Oh, I'd win hands down.
Jimbo would win the best beard.
Well, I don't know. Get it up on screen there.
Who has the best
You guys
beard?
have pretty comparable beards.
Jimbo has a better beard.
Don't think so?
I shaved mine last week. I had a nice little goatee.
That is a good beard.
He's been growing it for longer, so.
Gosh, I don't know.
No, you could tell he grew
What's the chat say? Can you put up
by the
what is
light.
that?
A survey? Who's got the better beard, Jimbo or retired?
You're retired. He has the Amish. He has the weird elf. He has the weird elf beard.
All
He has the
respect
weird elf.
retired, man.
They're
Give it,
both distinguished in their own ways, though.
give it to retired. He's got
Yeah,
it.
you think so?
I want to hear Beard sing Amish Paradise. Can you sing Amish Weird Elf?
Yeah. Let me drink a fishbowl of tequila and then we'll talk.
And I'll be down here whistling Dixie.
Uh-huh.
Clearly, I'm pretty sure Weird Al had the same beard as you when he did that song.
It looks like a police
He
line.
didn't have the mustache. He just had
Police lineup.
You should pin that one, Dougie. That's the comment of the night right there. I like that. Except they
We're
mistyped it, but yeah, that's a good one. It does look like a police line. Like, which one of these criminals assaulted you in the alley?
How long did it took you to grow that?
Yeah, the guy that looked just like Dougie.
I've been growing mine for 4 years.
Oh shit. Well, I think you win the
4
beard.
years
off.
is a while.
You win the beard off, brother.
Yeah, I was thinking of shaving it off and then growing it for 5 years and then doing it because it's way longer than it was the last time. So I don't know.
Why are you showing us a beard?
I grow my beard for about, I don't know, like 5 months a year.
The
maybe
real
6.
question is, why does Jimbo have a deer leg?
I was wondering, and I wasn't going to say anything, but I was wondering.
That's what he brushes the beard with.
Ooh, there you go. You know what would be cool to have? A bone comb. A nice bone comb. You know? Made of like real animal bones for a comb. That'd be cool to have.
Pocket real goals.
So something like you would see on one of those 70s cartoons.
Alien skull is that?
One of those
sounds
70s
alien
cartoons.
shit right there.
That's just a dog skull, ain't it?
What the fuck was that? That was some fucked up
Coyote,
skull.
perhaps?
I think it was a dog of some kind. That's a cat of some kind, probably. Maybe a badger. I don't know.
We're gonna go fish in the power plant runoff. I'm so excited.
That was my ex-wife.
That's a good place to fish, actually.
Which power plant?
Oh, I didn't.
There's a coal power plant up here. I think that'd be a good place. There's a river that's near
Especially, I do that in the wintertime. I'll go up to where the coal power plant runoff is.
I missed that.
Nothing free.
What was that skull you were showing there, Jimbo? I missed it.
Oh, that was my ex-wife. She got a little mouthy one night.
The problem here is I'm gonna have to hop probably an electric fence or something because all land is private. So.
Oh.
That was some fucked up
Maybe don't do that.
Rudy. Never
That might
seen
not.
You have to trespass to have fun here. So.
Vanguard, I don't think Gurf's a pronoun Nazi, Vanguard. I never known him to be like that. So
Everybody fires a warning shot the first time. So. And then you can start moving, you know. You're like, oh hell, a round impacted above my head. Time to go the other way.
We'll take that one out. Vanguard, I'm taking yours out too.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally. But
no, I mean it's getting a little over the edge now. What's Cleveland's line? I was gonna do his voice, but I can't even remember any of his famous.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Yeah.
The house gets wrecked and he's
Whoa, what do we got? Oh my god, that's kind of terrifying, actually.
That's terrifying?
Yeah, I don't know why. That just gives me the heebie-jeebies. It's scary.
A werewolf. He has a miniature werewolf.
But there's a person inside the wolf. It's spooky. I don't know.
Well, it's a doll wearing a wolf mask.
Yeah, it scares me.
It's a kachina.
Judging me?
Oh, don't forget to smash the like button. I damn near forgot.
What is it in the state? What is it? 98% of all land is private. 99, something like that. So the public land is hard to come across.
In what state?
I don't
In
know.
Kansas?
I'm in Canada. I don't know your.
I know
Yeah, in
China
Kansas.
owns
We're
something
similar to Rhode Island.
like
I mean,
almost 20% of American land now.
It's
I don't know. I don't know what the percentage of public to private land is, but I know in Wyoming has one of the higher percentages of public land versus private
Okay.
land of any
we have
state.
like I think it's 2 or 1% here. I forget which one it is.
I have a question. If the
That's why
government can make you pay taxes on your land, does anyone actually own the land then, other than the
not here
government?
in Kansas. One family owns it, but that's about it. But
Well, you say the government, of course. Property taxes are paid to local governments, not state governments or federal governments. They're
Okay.
paid to counties and smaller municipalities, right? And the purpose of property tax, of course, is to provide services you need: water, sewer, maintenance
uh,
of those things.
Why do you have to pay water bills and sewer bills and garbage bills and all that stuff if the property tax
Because
is
the
supposed to go
taxes
to that?
just cover the provision of the service, like the provision, like the actual infrastructure, right? I
Yeah,
guess.
but then you still have to pay an additional fee for each one of those services.
Well, I don't know if you pay a fee for your sewer, but you certainly pay a water bill.
Yeah,
we should call the IRS. Make them explain it.
the
Okay,
IRS
where
doesn't
we're
pay
at.
their taxes. I'll tell you that much. But we're not going to get into politics.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
That's
meeting.
pointless.
Well, I know they're talking about property taxes is not very political because listen, my property tax, 50% of it goes for the public schools. Right?
You don't have to pay any taxes if you know how to fight hard enough.
Don't we have like the 50th worst public schools in the world or something like that?
We do now. We didn't
Yeah.
always. Things ebb and flow, fishy things on a larger
That's fair.
scale, right? It
That's
takes
fair.
decades. It takes decades to instill change. It doesn't happen overnight.
I'm just
Because
mad that they won't let me build an Earth ship on my land. That's all.
An Earth ship.
Mm-hmm.
oh,
An
that's
Earth
cool.
Give it a Google. Google
I
Earth
like
ship.
seeing lighters with things I'd never see around here.
An Earth ship is an enclosed structure that has everything in it that you need,
Yeah.
and you live in it, and
Yep.
it provides you your vegetables, your water, your whatever else you may need.
Oh,
I
Yep.
me
believe
and
that's
Fanny
what an
need
Earth
it.
ship is, right?
Yes. Correct.
So
Me and Fanny are
consider
moving.
maybe a geodesic dome. What? How big? 100 yards across?
Well, I mean,
1,000?
different designs for different peoples, but the
Well,
other
wait a minute. What do
criteria
you
for
do?
the
You
Earth
raise
ship, it was
chickens?
Michael Reynolds invented it in the 70s, right?
Yeah. I know what an Earth ship is.
Yeah. And so you're
So
supposed
you
to
raise
use,
chickens and pigs, right?
huh?
You raise chickens and pigs.
So,
Wouldn't that
so an
be
Earth ship is like the Polynesian ships back in the day. Okay.
No. Wait, maybe. I don't know what the Polynesian ships were.
when you're talking to
They had
pigs,
like cattle and farming and water collection, just like, and it was
But
all
those would have been
isolated.
ships on water, right?
Yeah, it's on water, but it's basically like a space station sort of thing.
Yeah, this
Like everything is on the boat. They don't need to get anything except like fishing here and there.
yeah, what I'm
Like,
talking about isn't on water. It's like say
yeah.
you get a piece of land and then you
Yeah,
build
it's an
a
Earth
house
ship. I know what you're
that
talking
sustains
about.
itself. But apparently that's
Yeah,
illegal in Wisconsin. So here we are.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
I got caught. I
Oh,
didn't even have a camper on my land. I was like, what? Why can't I have a camper on my land?
Never been charged.
So I don't even like I own land, but I don't really believe it's mine because they won't let me do anything with it and they make me pay taxes on it. So what? I don't get it.
I got a question, Fishy. How many acres? How many
It's
acres?
not even a full acre. It's like 3/4 of an acre. It's a little piece of a forest that I bought when we got the stimulus package way back during COVID.
I got
Well,
like
that's not
17
bad.
acres.
That's not bad for a camper. You got your own personal campsite, pretty.
Yeah, I had a camper out there, and the city sent me threatening letters telling me I had to remove it because it didn't have a proper septic system, and it would have cost me like $20,000 to build a proper septic system for the camper. And I was like,
Well,
well,
they shouldn't do that if you own
Which
the
women
property.
do you want, Ernie?
so I
You should be
I
able to have
traded it for a boat.
one on your property.
I don't.
Like, how come
I hate that stuff when government does it. Like, I
Right.
can't. I don't want to get political, so I can't keep talking about it. But I'm
We're
like,
talking about local governments.
Don't get me.
yeah,
Yeah, it was
Like,
just the city
you're
itself.
not hurting anybody. You're not harming anybody doing it. Like, fuck off. Like,
Yeah,
Listen,
I had
the
a
beautiful
camper
thing,
in the middle of my
beautiful
forest.
thing
and they're like,
about the local, the smaller government is that you have more effect on it, more ability to change it. In a small community or in a limited community, you can actually gain support for your cause.
Yeah.
stop
Right?
paying your local taxes. Only pay your other taxes.
No, but to have them spend them right. You guys get to vote on the budget.
There's no Wisconsin IRS.
I don't know where they are, Ernie.
they are. There is.
I'm sure there is. Yeah.
There is. They actually say it's more dangerous to not pay your state taxes than your federal taxes. The state will come after you
dangerous. I'm not
faster
sure
than
what you mean
federal.
by dangerous. Either way, they could send you in jail, right?
Time for a
Right.
YouTube challenge, I guess. No.
All right. You pay your federal, I'll pay the state. We'll see who goes to jail first.
But either way, they could throw you in jail.
Yeah. No, but what I've been told is that the state will come after you faster than the federal government will. Because the
Because they
federal
have
government
You know
is
why?
not efficient.
Because
And they got to cover more
Because
people.
they're closer to home.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have less people to deal with
Yep.
than the
Yep.
federal government.
Call call the state and say, hey man, go after those guys. And they will.
When Patrick camps in your backyard, Doug, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you.
Man, I don't want to go to federal prison. I don't want to not pay the federal taxes. That's
So-
a gold mine in my life to not go to federal prison.
Tell me this fishy
Yeah.
things. Who was it that put the kibosh on the
The city. So the city of, well, I won't say on here, but no, it was the
Tell me
city.
the city.
The
I'm
city
curious.
just kept sending me letters saying it was illegal and that they would start fining me and this and that if I didn't
And
get
that was
the
the
camper
city, that
off
was the
the
city ordinance. That was the city ordinance.
Correct.
Had you lived somewhere else in the state, you might have been able to do it.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
My point is, if the city sent you the letter, it's a city ordinance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you look into it? Maybe moving somewhere else and doing it?
No, I traded my camper for a boat and called it a wash. And now I'm just
Okay.
holding on to a piece of land that maybe I'll sell someday. I don't know.
I got Indian land.
How'd you acquire Indian land?
Because
The man's an Indian.
I'm an Indian.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I don't know. Can Indians grow facial hair? I thought they had problem growing beards.
I got a little bit of white. I ain't full blood, but I'm still an Indian.
Wow, I'd never thought about that before. Now I've thought about that.
What are you thinking about?
You're welcome.
That natives can't grow beards. Like not as I've seen some with a little bit, but not now. I can't. Now I'm gonna think about it.
I think the full-blooded Native Americans did not have much.
You see, I got it. He glued his beard. That's not a real beard.
I think the full-blooded Native Americans don't have much body hair.
Oh, years.
Yeah, you know, the more I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen like full-blooded Native Americans with like facial hair, other than like that thin mustache.
They
Sometimes
might have a little mustache.
Yeah. Why have
I believe there's also some Asian countries, maybe in the north of Japan, North Korea, where they don't, they don't
Asians
grow
have
very
beards.
much. They do not grow very much
Some
body
Fu
hair.
masters have long beards. I've seen those.
Manchu. They got their
That's
Fu
China, man.
Manchu.
I'm talking about northern Japan.
They got the
Yeah,
big
I've seen
mustache.
a. Well, there's two different people groups in northern Japan, so.
Okay.
There's probably a bunch.
Well, they're used to yeah. Anyway, there was at one point, but
I mean, they pretty much everyone ascended from like Genghis Khan, right, or something like that.
A lot of people. Well, it's more. Genghis Khan never left his home like province. It was all his sons.
Yeah,
Like,
well, yeah, but his home province was huge. Like he
yeah,
conquered all of
Was
like
Genghis
this
Khan? Wait,
area.
was Genghis Khan a Mongolian?
Yes.
yeah. He was a warlord, like
He was a
warlord
Like
of them all.
the war. Yeah. Like nobody's ever conquered as much as Genghis Khan. And actually, well, really, his son. I just watched the
Yeah.
documentary like last week, and it was like a 5-hour documentary. But yeah, his son went on to conquer like way, way, way more than he did. But the other thing is, they say that like he, knocked up so many women while he was warlording that like 1 in every 4 people on planet Earth descend from Genghis Khan.
I've heard that
Oh,
before.
kind of
Yeah.
like Charlemagne.
Yeah.
Charlemagne had, I think, dozens of children. I believe.
And I think Genghis Khan had something like
Fuckers in there.
100,000 children or something like that.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of kids.
I don't know if you have enough time in your life to do that.
I think pretty much every day he
Well,
screwed as
you're
many women
impregnating
as
a
he
woman
possibly could.
at the rate of 2 a day or something, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, like, so you'd wake up, eat breakfast, murder like 200 people, and then rape a bunch of women, and then move on to the next town, repeat,
Rape a
rinse,
bunch of
repeat. He
women.
did that for
Yeah.
like 60 years.
Good old days.
Well, what they do is like a full conquest thing. They try and turn the population Mongolian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full conquest. I know what full conquest is.
They would actually. There were certain like if people surrendered to them, they'd leave them alone.
Yeah. That
But
was
you'd have,
one.
when you surrender, you have to pay tribute.
Yep.
You have to surrender and pay tribute, but they'll.
Yep.
They
That
weren't
was-
there to just slaughter and murder people.
That
But
was
if
the
you weren't
Roman
gonna-
policy too. The Romans would surround you and then offer you the chance to surrender and pay them tribute. They might conscript some of your guys into their ranks for soldiers. they might take advantage of some of your women, the Romans, but
They're
they would
definitely
not
going
go to
to.
war with you unless you wouldn't sign their peace. You know what I mean?
So yeah, in the documentary I watched, they said they had this. They had a stick, and they estimate that it was about 3 foot tall, maybe. And so after they conquered a village or a town or whatever, they would take the stick to all the males, and any of the males that were taller than the stick, they would murder. And then if they were shorter than the stick, they were deemed young enough to be trained and brought up to be soldiers in their army.
Yeah, pays to be short, I guess. Ernie,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to travel, but not for a
People
couple
used to be
months.
pretty freaking small back then too. So
Yeah.
It'll be August probably. Although I may live stream in a couple of weeks. I'm driving up north to visit somebody. Little chocolate donuts, Jimbo.
I would be doing the stumpy leg thing. So I'd be under 3 feet.
That was too
Like
tall.
tie your shoes to your knees.
Yeah. I'd be like, yeah.
I'm young.
I
I'm so young.
I lost my legs in the battle, like. So I lost my legs in the battle, so.
Yeah, I mean that would get you so far, but then when it came time to train with your shoes tied to your knees, I don't know.
You can throw me on a horse.
What, you
I
actually
could shoot people from a horse still.
Yeah.
Yo, Beard, you actually lost your legs, or is this the way you're sitting?
That's the way I'm sitting.
He
Oh,
was
okay. I
actually
thought you
born
actually
without
lost your
ankles,
legs.
believe it or not.
Never mind.
I'm doing the
Yeah,
Lieutenant Dingham thing.
Hey, you fucking go.
Yeah,
No, I
see?
literally
He's
thought
like
you lost
Lieutenant
your legs.
Dan. Oh, I revealed it. Dang it.
It looks pretty real. It's just some acting. This is what Gary Sinise did in
What?
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
This is what he did. This is the acting he did.
Are you losing your legs? I was gonna say, yeah, I feel bad for you, but yeah. I've been tricked, motherfucker. Tricked.
I don't
The-
really are
Right
legless
now,
people
Kirk is
anymore.
quoting
They're
Monty
prosthetic.
Python now.
It is about that's
Hands
great.
up if you enjoyed the movie Quest for the Holy Grail.
Here, I'll do this for him.
That's a good one.
So,
I did.
Oh, I think I heard of that one. I think I saw one.
Have you watched that one, Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail?
Yeah.
Fishy
We,
Things, have you seen that movie?
Yes, I have.
oh, I pulled
All
the
the
beer.
Nazi
That
Pythons.
fucking sucked.
Well, I
We
saw.
actually
I saw
did a
the
school
first- I saw
play
the
and
first
reenacted
one.
it.
I didn't see
Because
the
our
sequel.
history teacher was
Oh,
obsessed.
I punched myself in the face. That's
What about you, Jimbo? You ever watch any movies? Monty
No, I
Python's
never
Quest
watch
for the
movies.
Holy Grail?
No, I never watch any movies. Hey man, I got a
Oh,
storm.
Debbie Does Dallas was a great movie. Debbie
I got
Does
a storm
Dallas.
hitting me right now.
I gotta.
You got a storm hitting you, Jimbo?
Yeah.
I
Are you
used to
gonna get
watch movies,
tornadoed
but
again?
my VCR broke, so I don't watch movies anymore.
It's not tornadic. It's just just a bad storm, and it's gonna pass by real quick. It's about over right now.
There, I lost my. Oh damn! And I'm left-handed too. Why'd I do the left? Why didn't I do the right?
Whoops.
Hey, I got a great movie to show you guys. You guys ever tried this
Is it
one?
on VHS? I only watch VHS.
I don't even watch Betamax.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name of
Throw
the movie.
Mama from the Train. That's a classic with Danny DeVito.
Throw Mama from the Train.
Don't throw your mom from the train. No.
Oh,
and, then you got your classic.
I mean, I don't know the situation, Maybe your mom's like has a button for like all the nuclear devices, and she's about to push it. I mean,
There- don't let them fool you. There are some evil moms out there. There are some evil moms. They exist.
believe me, I know.
They exist. That's all I'm saying. There's some wonderful moms. There's some fantastic moms in the world. There's evil ones too.
My brother adopted himself into our family for a reason. So
So there you have it.
he's like, if I die when I go to war, I don't want my mom to have my body. Fuck that.
What do you got there?
It's a weight for
It's
fishing.
a glowing tampon. It's a glowing tampon.
It's a fishing weight.
Maybe a bad tampon.
Yeah, hypnotized.
Rough tampon. I don't know.
I'm
It looks
hypnotized.
more like a Christmas tree ornament.
It's technically for like curtains. It's like a weight for your curtain string or whatever. But I use them for fishing weights.
You hear
What
that?
if you could?
I guess 20 cents for a 1 ounce weight is a lot of money, right?
20 cents. Try like $2.
Is it that
I'm gonna
much
do
now?
a fishing
When I
experiment
used to buy
now.
fishing weights for $1, I'd get all the weights I need for like a summer
Oh no.
when I was a kid.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time
A
ago.
lot of them. My last live, actually, or not my last live. My last interview I did. The guy I was interviewing was making his own leaded weights while I was interviewing him. It's pretty
You
cool.
pour in the lead, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm curious now about something I kind of want to try.
All right.
Liquefy some meat and get a tampon and dip it in that meat and see if I can catch a fish with it.
You have a unique mind. That's I would have never thought of
know
such a
about
thing.
that.
I feel like you can catch a catfish with that at least.
You could.
You can catch a fish on like almost anything. If you get a shiny hook and just put the hook in and it's shiny enough and jig it, you can catch a fish on a bare hook because they respond to the shininess.
Yes, thank you, Patrick. Thank you.
Yo, the fucking strangest thing I used for fishing was a fucking pig nipple. I used a pig nipple for fishing one time.
Pig nipple?
My brother brought some pig nipples up to go fishing with.
I missed all of that, James, but okay.
I'm not joking. My brother.
There's a famous guy who once made a belt out of nipples. You guys know who it is?
And we used it for fishing.
Did you mute him?
No, I didn't mute
myself. I mute myself, man.
I'm trying to think of interesting things to try and fish with and see
when James
how
isn't
effective
talking,
they'll
he
be.
often mutes himself. I think that's a lot, but I'm not sure.
There's some fishing rules, but I've never seen anybody interact with any of the like park authority or anything ever in my life, so I'm not worried.
You'll encounter them. You'll encounter them. I have a friend who went to jail for fishing without a license.
Jail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got a ticket and didn't
Pay a
pay the
fine and
ticket.
walk away?
Huh?
Man, I'm having a torrential downpour right now.
Are you, Jimbo?
Yeah,
You're saving the water in buckets?
it's raining like a son of a gun.
Hello, Emmett. So, in order to go to jail for fishing without a
Hey, Emmett.
license, you have to be a repeat violator, don't
No. So what happened was he got a ticket, but he was poor, so he didn't pay the ticket, and then he ended up going to jail. That's what
I
happened.
got it.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Which
It's
is
just a little jail. How long is it in jail? Like a few months? Like,
no, it was
okay.
like a week. It was like a week.
Oh, that ain't shit. I'm not
Yeah,
worried
you
about
think
that
it,
now.
like, okay,
You better
you're
threaten me
fishing
with more
because you're
time than
hungry
that.
and you want to fish because you
Yeah,
want to eat fish because you're starving because you're poor, and then they give you a ticket and you can't pay the ticket because you're poor. That's why you were fishing because you were hungry and you're poor, and then you go to jail. I don't know.
And then you go to
Poor
jail.
crime.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah,
crime.
That's a
Where
cycle.
they'll feed you. You go
The
to jail where
inmate
they'll feed you.
didn't
They'll
fucking
feed you,
laugh
right?
like
In
a
jail?
motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, what
Yeah, that is one nice thing about jail. Like,
They
the cop,
feed you.
I gotta
you
ask
know.
Vanguard a question. Would it be actually from Troy? The Trojan horse, it would come all the way from Troy. Vanguard, that's my question.
I doubt it.
Imagine like going to a kindergarten cafeteria and getting food. That's like what you're going to be served in jail.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
Like
I mean,
the
if
same
you're
sort of
starving,
portions.
you'd be pretty happy to get that. That's
You're
why,
starving all the
homeless people
time.
got nothing to lose. Like, homeless people
For breakfast.
commit crimes because that's just a way to get a
Yeah.
roof and some food. You know what I mean? So I guess,
And the
jail is
food's not
kind of
that
like
bad.
the United States
Like,
welfare system, right?
We don't gotta get all into that.
Sorry, I don't know why I went there.
I was just commenting on your story about the guy.
I'm sorry, I have no idea why that went the way it did. Anyway,
Man, I don't know.
anyone suffering any existential
So
crisis?
we can tell fishing stories.
yeah.
When I
Last
say-
time I went fishing, we went 25 miles off Montauk, New York, and we caught tuna. There's pictures of them if you look on my channel on my posts, and there's even a couple of videos posted, I think. We went out and caught a bunch of tuna. It was great. One of the tunas was 4'11". I don't know what it weighed. The smallest one was about 26 inches. The smallest one.
Man, you take that thing to Japan, man, you get top dollar.
Did you eat them or sell them?
James of the fishing story.
Oh, it's a funny one.
All right.
Okay, one time I was fishing. I had you know those little rat rubber lures. Yeah, the rat rubber.
Yeah.
Lures. Oh, I fucking chucked the fucker, and a fucking seagull ended up picking up my damn lure.
Seagull.
They'll do that. They'll do that.
A fucking seagull went for my top floating lure.
They will do that. They'll do that with live bait too. Like if you got a worm on or a fish on or something like that, they'll grab it right out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how many bags of chips are we gonna eat there, Jimbo?
This is a bag of peanuts.
Jimbo's gonna eat peanut. Do you use them for bait when you fish, Jimbo?
Oh,
No.
peanuts. I thought the big
Them
of chips.
squirrels, man, I can eat squirrel every day.
Catch squirrels. Okay.
Can use a fishing rod to catch a squirrel.
I totally thought that was a
That's
chip.
wild.
Use a bag of peanuts to catch a squirrel.
Yeah, it worked.
Hook it on the rod. I don't know what you're gonna do when you pull it in, but it's gonna be rough.
Squirrel, bacon, and eggs in the morning at Jimbo's place. And
I
some
mean, if
hash.
you've already got bacon, why do you need squirrel?
We got razorbacks.
You need the extra protein.
I mean, eggs and bacon have a lot of protein in it. I think you'd be all right. I don't
Sounds
know.
like
I've
my
never
great
had squirrel.
grandpa or something.
I don't know.
Now, that's a fucking big ass peanut. Off of the laptop.
Big fat peanut.
That's a big peanut. Yeah, usually
Fishy, hold it together, Fishy. Hold it together.
they're
We got
usually like,
this.
I don't know why that's funny, but it is.
Okay, Dustin.
Emmy will explain it to you. No,
Oh, okay. All right. That's good. God, I don't know how I'd survive without her.
she's gonna come in there and be like, and you'll be like, oh.
Peanuts and beer. Like
I'm in heaven.
in heaven right there.
I like beer and tequila myself
Yeah.
when I'm looking to have a bad time. No,
Now,
I want to wake up naked in a pontoon boat.
do you drink them separately or do you mix them?
You got to mix them.
Yeah. My dad used to mix wine and beer. What he had a name for it too. I can't remember what the heck he called it.
The alcoholic.
Yeah, probably. No, my dad was a binge drinker back in the day. He was never a daily kind
Doesn't
of
it?
drinker. You know?
Doesn't it? It's not cheer wine. It's something like that. It's a name like that. I know that's a soda, but
It was
there's
a
a name for it.
goofy name he had for it. I can't remember what the heck it was.
The Wangle Dangle.
Something like that.
I have a drink named the Wangle Dangle, but
Did you ever try an evil iced tea? I told you about that. I really wanted to see if you'd go for it.
oh yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I did the fishbowl one.
I mean, maybe
Because I need to get Everclear because I'm gonna make one of my crazy cocktails.
yeah, Everclear is a dangerous alcohol. I can't.
It's
I used to drink a lot of it.
It's 151 Everclear
Top with
and
Coke
moonshine.
with lemon. That's it. Just one shot of Everclear, one shot of Bacardi 151, and top with soda. Hit with lemon. Evil iced tea.
And Beard's gonna be naked screaming on the roof.
I mean, you might want to do it supervised if you've got a friend that can hang with you and make sure you don't get into too much trouble.
Oh, none of any of my friends that know me would not want to do that. I had a friend describe like trying to control me, like stopping an avalanche with a dish towel.
That sounds challenging.
I had a friend that's like, I can do it though, and I'm like, I don't think you could.
Sheriff says whiny beer. No, I might have to ask my dad what the heck he called them. A sneaky Pete. He called it a sneaky Pete. That's what he called it.
Sneaky Pete.
Yeah, sneaky Pete. There's wine and beer. Sneaky Pete. We got that going for us. What do you got going on, Dougie?
I ain't got nothing going on. I'll tell you another fish story.
All right.
I like to think so.
I'm getting hungry.
Look at that.
Who did we lose?
We're like in the movies.
I feel like I went through like some CIA like cheeseburger like torture training today.
What?
Like to indoctrinate me, like so I can't be tortured with cheeseburgers anymore. Like I had too many recently.
James Ottawa.
I saw Fanny dropped her cheeseburger today. That was
Yeah, she ate it though.
That's
She
good.
ate it.
That's good.
Cheeseburger in paradise.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, one more and then I'm going to stop.
You can have a couple more. If you're all right.
No.
Yeah.
No. I've been eating.
Dougie, didn't you say you were going to tell us another fish story, or were you asking me to tell one?
Go ahead, tell one.
Tell us.
You're the fishy things.
I mean, you guys. Yeah, I go live fishing all the time. I don't have to tell the stories. Show up.
I haven't fished since like 2002 or something like that. Crazy. At the Boy Scout camp, I'd like fuck off all the activities and go fish instead. I remember that.
I've done most of my fishing in the Hudson River. In the Hudson River, we don't eat the fish. Everything I've ever eaten that came out of the Hudson tasted like diesel fuel to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dougie's gonna live to 150
But we
now.
get white perch, there's bluegill, channel cats. There's also bluefish and stripers and shad, which come in the river seasonally to spawn, right?
Right.
There's blue crab. I used to have crab pots I would throw out, pull them up after 20 minutes to be crabs in them. We used chicken, I think, raw chicken. I think we used to bait the crabs. We get river eels. They're nasty. Eels
What
are
a
nasty. When you go to touch them, they wrap up around your arm and slime all over you. Right?
Why do crabs like chicken?
I don't know why crabs like chicken.
When have they ever had it? Like when why would they?
I think
like a meat from the land.
Animals that are carnivores just eat all types of flesh. I think. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I'm like, I was thinking like when the.
Because I've noticed that, like with channel catfish, you could use just about anything, and they'll eat it. They'll eat it. So I imagine crabs are kind of like that too. And whatever else, I mean, I've had pet lizards that'll eat chicken. I don't think they've ever eaten a chicken before, but give them some chicken breasts and they're in.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I got one fishing story I could tell. It's kind of crazy, but it's more of one of those you had to be there, and then like if you were there, it was like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. But I tell you a story, you'll be like, oh, okay. I was catfishing on a dock, and I had 3 poles up on the dock, and one of the poles got a bite, but the fish took the pole in the water before I could get to it and grab the pole. So I lost my fishing pole.
Yeah.
And about 5 minutes later, another pole got a bite, but on that one, I was able to get to the pole in time. And then I reeled it in, and it was the same catfish that took the other pole, and I got my pole back.
That's a hell of a story.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Is it true? Is that a true?
It is true. My wife was there. She can verify. Our minds were blown.
Mine's blown.
Yep.
Pictures or it didn't happen? No, what? Yeah.
This was before I started going on YouTube, so I don't have any pictures or videos. I have a witness. I have a witness.
Yeah, man, I've had some shit happen too, right now.
I think I'm gonna go scrounge around and see if we got any food in the house, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Thanks for coming up, Fishy.
Oh, of course, Fishy.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Coming up.
Y'all take care.
Take care, Fishy.
Listen, buddy. See you next time. I watched you fish last night from your boat. I didn't come in and talk. I did give you a thumbs up.
Yeah.
But I watched for a while. I saw you catch a catfish. I don't know, maybe 15 inches. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. I appreciate it, man.
Cool, buddy.
Take care.
Take care, Fishy.
The fish man. Yeah.
There's definitely something there.
Something fishy about that fella. Okay, Twit.
Good one, Twit.
Could it possibly be his things? Maybe his things are fishy.
We're going to call that too, Twit, but I wasn't going to say nothing.
Oh, is.
Can you play Stairway to Heaven?
No, it's 3 strings. If I play three string, if I can play Stairway to Heaven with three strings, I'm pretty. I'm like the best guitarist that's ever lived.
I can play. Hell, I can play Mary Had a Little Lamb on three strings. Blind guy accidentally walks into his mother and says, Alice! I see where you went with that there, girl. You old sly dog, you.
Yeah, I'm gonna post that, Garf. You're not gonna offend too many people here with that, I don't think.
Man, I'm really
Uh-huh.
offended. I'm offended. I'm just offended as all hell.
I'm offended. I'm gonna post on Twitter about it.
Yeah. And go viral and stuff. That is a
So,
good.
Jimbo, how's that storm treating you?
How's what?
The storm. You said it's raining buckets and whatnot.
Oh, it quit. Hers dried up. Oh, it's out the desert out there now.
What?
Nah, it quit raining.
It quit raining?
Yeah. It was just a thin little line that went through. Wasn't nothing major, and it wasn't tornadic. But,
Of course, Ernie.
just a little nighttime soaker that drove through. No big deal. A dancer for money? Well, depends on how much money. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that'll be $5. Well, hey, Storm Dancer. Hey there, Storm Dancer, Dougie.
Hello, storm dancer.
I haven't seen Storm Dancer in 150, maybe 170 years or something like that.
Let me hide this comment. Okay.
Nicole Ruiz. Storm Dancing. Girl. Nicole Ruiz.
Nicole Reese. You pronounce that Reese.
Reed.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it in America, I believe.
No, I think it's Ruiz. Well, I don't know, maybe it's different. Man,
Hey, folks.
hey,
It's supposed to be a smiley face. Looks like a soccer ball, storm dancer.
monkey nuts? Oh, man.
Looks like a soccer ball.
I ain't never tried that. And I'm pretty sure I will never will. Bye, Dougie. Have a great night, is what Nerdwood said. No idea how that happened.
Oh, nerd, you're leaving? Did not.
Storm Dancer pushed the wrong button, and that's how it went. Her emoji didn't work right.
You take care, nerd. Storm Dancer. Hey.
That bloody vodka again? Oh, damn, you're using some badass words there, Twit. Oh my God! Did you hear what he said? He said bloody.
Who's Twit?
The vodka is made from viper blood, though. That's what he means.
Viper blood?
Yeah, viper blood vodka. Oh, I'm gonna have to write that down. That sounds like a good drink for a fictional story.
I got a little stovetop still. I can make some shit.
Yes.
In about 3 weeks, I can make you about half a gallon.
A snake venom vodka.
Just
Okay, after this segment, I'm going to be shutting it down.
use corn and yeast and sugar, and water. That's all you need, and a still. And I got one.
Oh, it's much easier than making hooch, that's for sure.
Super Tramp, Gurf.
Yeah. You bloody well right. You bloody well right to say. Yep. Real Ukrainian vodka. Now, I never made potato alcohol.
Yeah.
I always made corn alcohol. But I never
I've
made.
always wanted to try mushroom vodka.
What's mushroom vodka?
Vodka that's made from mushrooms instead of potatoes.
Instead of potatoes, right? I'm not sure if mushrooms are fungus, right? It's not even a plant, right?
Yeah.
The psilocybin mushrooms?
I mean, psilocybin, regular, I mean.
Hell yeah.
I've heard about it.
I had a friend of mine that made some psilocybin tea one time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually pretty good.
I need a psilocybin energy shot.
As far as taste and effects.
Like a shot, like one of these energy shots with psilocybin. So you just shoot it down. You trip balls.
Yeah. Trip balls after that.
This be.
I could try nachos before several times in a row and counting good. Okay. You like nachos?
You know, nachos are okay. I'm not the hugest fan of nachos. I don't need to eat all that. I end up picking the jalapeno peppers out. I could eat like one in quarters and take it a quarter at a time. You know what I mean? Not a whole pepper. I mean, one slice.
Yeah, I like nachos with everything on it.
Same here. Nachos rule.
Yeah, especially the red meat. Red meat nachos, man. And cheese, double cheese.
I feel like nachos get a little overlooked as a food, even though people love them.
Stalled Blues. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming in.
Dougie's smoking his last cigarette.
Well, if only.
Well, that's why he has the blues.
I should just throw him in the garbage and stop, right? Obviously.
We'll all do it together.
I hope so. Wait, what were we talking about?
We're all quitting smoking.
We're gonna quit smoking.
Oh, I'm not. Nope.
Yeah.
In fact,
all of us.
Tobacco. We're talking about tobacco.
In fact, I'm thinking about taking
We're talking about tobacco, not weed.
In fact, I'm thinking about smoking more.
You should always smoke more weed.
Well, I can't do any more than that because I've already hit the top.
There's always more.
You know what? You're right.
Is there really a top? I mean,
Better off not smoking tobacco, right?
Yeah. If only you could buy like packs of like joints. Like I can get a
No,
carton of joints.
I don't need to smoke that much weed a day. I might smoke 8 or 10 bowls, maybe like bowls a day. Like
Yeah.
some days probably less. Some days only 4.
I'd
You know
smoke
what I
20
mean?
blunts a day if I could afford it.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I can afford it. I adjust my finances to where I can. My finance and investments. Quit 91 and breathe and move glass. Girl, buddy, I got something for you right here waiting on you. Come on and get it.
I set my cigarette on burning plastic, and now I'm like, do I just keep smoking it? Well, I set it on plastic that's now burning. Just smoke it anyway. What's wrong? What's wrong with inhaling a little plastic, right?
Well,
I've done it.
Yeah,
Been there,
we've
done
all done it.
that.
We've all done it nowadays.
Been there, done that. Oh, Storm Dancer's cold. Hey, yeah, she's on the bottom of the world. Yeah, I remember it wasn't 6 months ago, man. She was going, man, it's hot down here. And now she's going, ooh, I'm cold. Ooh.
13 degrees Celsius is what? About 50? About 50 degrees, more or less, Fahrenheit? I don't know.
I don't get the conversion.
I don't either. I don't
It's
either.
not an easy conversion.
I think
When you get in the negatives, it's the same, which is
No,
just
it's not the same.
confusing.
man, that's crazy. And they
I
drive on
think
the
the
wrong side of
only
the
one
road.
that's the same is like minus 32 or something.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, they drive on the wrong side of the road.
We should drive on that side of the road, given where the steering wheel is on our vehicle. I mean,
I don't
then
know
you could
about
like
that.
park. You could park somewhere and then get right out. You don't have to get out on the road.
I don't know. You know, if it came right down to it, I mean, I could get used to driving on the right side of the road with a right-hand drive.
Yeah, that would be.
But I mean, to drive on the left-hand side of the road with a with a right-hand drive, that would take some getting used to. That's how
I'd be making the wrong sort of turns. Like,
you wouldn't want me driving in England, man. I go head on to somebody.
me too.
I go
I'd be
head
making.
right on into them, man. Boom.
Just imagine sitting in the passenger seat and driving. That's.
Yeah, you wouldn't
Oof.
want me driving over there. No, take my license away and keys.
I've wanted to get a right-hand drive car. Like, I thought about getting one of the old mail trucks. I feel like you drive an old mail truck, you're getting stopped by the police and they're searching you all the time.
Hey, I had an ice cream truck that was an old mail truck.
Oh.
Back in the old days. It was about 20 or 30 years ago.
When things were still fun and you
Yeah.
could do things.
55, yeah, okay. I thought it would be in the 50s. I think 12 or 11 is like 50. Yeah, something like that.
Now, let me get this straight. 0 is freezing in centigrade.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
100 is boiling.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Now, in
100 is
Fahrenheit,
very hot.
you freeze at 32 and you boil, I think, 212.
Yeah, it's 32 and 212.
212 to boil water with Fahrenheit, I think.
Yeah. No, it is. It's 212.
So if it's 212 degrees outside, you don't want to go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stormy, I live streamed that earlier. That was unexpected. It's a shame that whole building got burnt. 13, units are displaced.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired too, Dougie. So,
Yeah, I'm out of here because I'm done smoking. Right?
done smoking, Dougie.
Yeah, look, see, it's just about out. See, not much
Oh,
left.
the party comes to a close.
Hell, I may start the stream back up again.
Cool, Jimbo. Maybe some people will go over.
I ain't,
Keep your eyes open for Jimbo's notice.
I ain't done yet. I still got.
Okay, I am.
I still got a couple more beers.
Okay, I'll see you another time, Jimbo. Here, see you later.
Yeah, take care. Sorry.
It's okay. I
Yeah,
got it.
good hanging out.
Okay, buddy.
Catch you later.
See ya. Nicole, Gurf, Storm Dancer, Twit, Vanguard still here. Everybody who's still here. Dutchman. Stall, of course. Thank you all for coming. Everybody else who I didn't mention. Thank you for checking out the Firestorm Dancer. It's a shame, but I looked. Let me see what it was. Yeah, it's Cognac Day, National Cognac Day, and National Cheese Day. That's what we get. Thank you all for coming. See you later.